essentially just get some other things done before having to deal with the ever-looming threat that is the king and his threats. You had decided to head on to Opalwood Forest to discover a deed that one of you had gotten, to enter a wizard's tower. And on the way there, passing by a village, you had heard a woman in need who her son Simon had gone missing after last night, saying that she believed he wandered into the woods, getting lost. Meanwhile, her daughter had seen apparently a tall woman whom she had called the Wood Witch lead him into the woods. And after traveling for some bit into the woods, you had heard the sound of his squeaking rabbit toy, following the noise before finding it by itself, and then hearing the sound behind you to see a tall wood elf woman covered head to toe in leaves with crazy hair, who had told you initially there were no boys in these woods. But after some insight, you had eventually found that she was lying, and using detect thoughts with her awful, awful wisdom rolls, despite her being a fucking druid, you had.
I mean, I did hex them.
Yeah, yeah.
Before then.
You had found that she was definitely holding back a lot of information, and after beating her down essentially for many rounds, chasing her and knocking her out of wild shape multiple times, you had eventually gotten her pinned, and using the strong gripping arms of Talbot in his separate form, you had her lead you to her hidden cottage, where inside there were multiple deceased bodies of young boys that she had essentially sucked the soul from. And inside of one, covered by a leafy tarp, perhaps animal skin, you had found Simon still alive and crying. And after handing him his toy back, you had put him to sleep and sent first Lonnie and Alex outside of the home to tend to the boy. Meanwhile, inside, you had attempted to just snuff her out, only to find that killing her freed her. And from this, you had to fight a being that she had turned into for not much longer, using the power of fire at your side to snuff her out as she delved into ash, before coming back to where you are all now. A good majority of you are still inside of the home, other than Alex, who is outside of it with the young boy. While the rest of you, Durg is like claws deep in the ash, trying to find something he can eat. Meanwhile, like Ro is busy kind of like picking at her teeth after the whole ordeal. Timberpelt, who had struck the final blow, is in the midst of just kind of examining everything I can imagine, looking over everything. And the rest of you are just kind of there after the whole ordeal. I believe, Talbot, would you still be in your, in the form you're in currently?
I'd be out of it by now.
Alright. You dropped out of your form, and you, Demetrius, Lonnie, Ash, and Ro are currently just standing in this room after the whole thing.
Okay, so I mean, we can now interact with each other, right?
Yeah, you have the free capabilities to do that.
Alright, so with that out of the way, yeah, Demetrius is gonna look back to the group, and she does remember the suggestion that Talbot suggested, that yeah, we should probably head back to town to get that long rest and then go back to the Wizard's Tower, because she's gonna say, well, after that comment that the hag just made about her relating to a wizard, I feel like there might be something going on in that tower. So I think it's better that we go back in town, take a rest, and then come back.
Amazing! Yeah. That's exactly what I had said, but only slightly
I know,
deviated.
I mean, I apologize.
Oh, don't worry, you tried your best.
Indeed.
Anyway, we go back to the town, we take a nice rest, then when that Rebecca bitch comes, we kill her.
Oh yeah, it's her. She,
Yeah, and I don't feel
so
like
should
wasting
we?
time wandering around in a tower and getting caught off guard.
So instead, should we just hunt her instead?
Yeah, that's what I plan to do the tower afterwards.
All right. So
Yes, hunting
that's what I
her.
was.
The
I
tower's
mean, I was
not
about to.
gonna go anywhere. Yes, you are right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, look.
Yeah. Okay, so for that we need bait.
We're the
I can
bait.
already hear the volunteering from Lonnie. All right, little girl, go up.
What's going on? We're paid for what?
For Rebecca.
Becca.
Oh. uh,
I don't think you're the primary person she's after. I don't think you're really the primary target that she's after.
she's one target.
I think they might be familiar with the fact that you'd be distracting.
I mean, I will probably be a better. I mean, I will probably suggest myself to be a bait since Rebecca knows me.
After watching you get
And I
pummeled,
have-
I don't trust your combat.
That's true. I mean, I'm not good at combat, but I am do the best I can to escape.
How about you redeem yourself by sneaking up and stabbing her?
That I would do.
Exactly.
Yes. I mean, if she sees me, I'll have a better chance of basically escaping her grasp. Escaping her will probably be easy for me.
Yeah, about that.
Uncanny dog.
Well,
Or just cunning act.
you know what?
I could just disengage.
I have full faith in you. Why would you not let me down?
Alright. I was about to also suggest something as well. Have we also searched the house? Well,
No.
this house.
Do you want to search
think
the
this-
house of a hag?
I mean, she might have something valuable.
Again, I'll reiterate. The house of a hag.
The hag
I'm
might
not
be-
talking to you,
Like-
little one. I'm talking to the one that wants to go looking around for cursed items. You want to go looking around for cursed items?
Wait, actually, you know what? Let me.
I mean, we can still
roll
look
for a
around,
wisdom.
but if you want,
Okay.
Serpent is
I stopped talking because I sat there and I had to think about that because
Says the man who last time we got a cursed object tried to immediately touch it.
yes, because someone had to. Well, I'm not the one who volunteered to go touching it now, did I? You volunteered yourself. You are the dumbest little creature I have ever encountered in my whole life. Have you done anything to... You just make no sense.
Demetrius is just gonna do her thing one.
As the two of you argue, while Ash is just kind of making light commentary, Demetrius, as you're kind of looking around for a bit, you end up like kind of going downstairs. Upstairs, it's more of like it's a grisly view, seeing all of the dead children. It's very much,
Yeah, no.
it's not fun
She
at
is-
all.
At the moment, she is having kind of like a PTSD, and she doesn't want to go back to that.
I will
So
say
she
one
is
or
doing
two
the
of
best
them
we can
are
to ignore
tainted
it.
as well.
Oh, that makes it
no.
worse.
As you
Fuck.
wander downstairs, you're just like I'm done with this as you go downstairs. And I had mentioned something when you all had entered that you had specifically Lonnie would have probably been the one to notice it a little more was the two quarter staffs with the gems uh placed on top. Which with that 19 you would have noticed pretty easily. They're kind of shoved underneath a table almost like haphazardly. One of them is
I
huh?
I don't know. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let
Um,
you continue.
One of them is a little bit taller, made out of sort of like a lighter brown oak. Seems to be in decent enough condition. The top is kind of very gently moved around what appears to be a very nice kind of blue sapphire-esque gem on the top. And you can see the second one is a little bit smaller. It is more of like a darker wood and more gnarled around the blood red gemstone on top. And if you pull them out or if you examine them a little more, I'd say with that 19 you probably would.
I'm just gonna stand with them. I'm not gonna talk because
Yeah,
I'm not talking. I'm not going to touch it because ever since because of the comment that Talbot made about being cursed, she will be I mean she
yeah,
will be worried about it. Like, okay, I'm not
y-
gonna touch it,
yeah.
but
But just noticing over it with that 19, you'd see engravings on each of them. The first one has an engraving of the letter Z, and the second one has an engraving of the letter S.
does the hack mention her name?
No, not really. I know I kept saying Opal during the fight, but that's because that's what her name was. But as far as you know, she was just called the Wood Witch.
Okay, so Demetrius is just going to basically just imagine her head that this may belong to her and the wizard. I mean, who knows? But yeah. Ever since she found that, she is going to let the party know, like, hey, I found two staffs. Is any of you like inept in magic? And she's gonna look at Lonnie. Can you check and see if they are like cursed, since you are specially in magic?
Alright. You follow Demetrius downstairs, and you see the same ones that you had noticed when you first came in, just with more detail now, as you kind of look over some things and feeling their energy. The one with the blue sapphire seems to be a little bit more like almost your kind of magic. Maybe not like entirely illusionary, but wizardy. It gives you that feeling, like that kind of aura of a an educated kind of craft behind it. But moving towards the other one, it has more of a darker tone to it, something a little bit more necrotic, but nothing like intense. You can feel though that these staffs are intertwined, like they almost have a connection to one another.
Well, they're babies.
So a little curse.
It doesn't feel cursed. From what you're able to discern, no curses. The two staffs just feel like they're a pair almost. All right. You pick up both of them and nothing seems to happen, but you get that sense of like almost a conjoinment. Maybe not one of marriage, but one of a bond, something strong. But you feel it more from. It's weird. It's almost like the one in your right hand is more bonded towards the one in your left hand, than vice versa. But there is a bond there, nevertheless.
I swear to God, you don't
Um,
cast fireball.
Let me roll a d100.
No, no shit.
Nothing seems to happen as you point it. Of course, occasionally you might say something that could form a form of spell, and for a second, the right one crackles, but nothing happens. I'd say with that 23 that you rolled is it feels almost like it's supposed to enhance your magic. Like if you use it to cast, it's almost like a wand, how it adds more accuracy, how it gives you more of like a oomph with your spell. That's what this tends to do, for the right one at least. But for the left one, it seems to be more for concentration, keeping a keen eye. Being able to maintain spells. Yes, both of them do require attunement from what you can feel. Also, real quick, I want to ask a tiny question to you, just you therapy in general. If music being played is copyrightable, can it be copyrighted? Okay, cool. He has the bot muted, so that's good to know. Okay. Alright. I just wanted to ask that question beforehand. Um, um, but that's as much as you can really garner from them. And as for the rest of your search, Demetrius, with the 19, anything else you find really is like really poorly made crafts and such, like silly little like crafts of what appears to be like a stick figure made of sticks, and like you do see a lot of crow's skulls, which does key you in to Murday, but that
Yes.
seems to be kind of the only thing.
Well, I think she is done with the place immediately. But she's gonna approach Talbot and say, I hope, well, for your permission, I hope you don't mind if I recommend that we burn this place to the ground.
What?
Or, or at least help me bury the children.
Bro has fireball.
Yeah,
Or at
but there's
least,
a lot of
or at least help,
trees in the forest, and they could all burn down to the ground really fast, you know? I don't want to be.
or
Let's.
at least,
You gotta listen to Smokey Bear one of these days. You'll never start forest fires.
I don't know who
or
the
at
fuck that
least
is.
help me.
You don't know who
I'll-
Smokey the Bear is?
No!
No, we're from Ashen.
Oh my god, I have so much to teach you.
Oh, anyway.
At least
Okay,
help me,
you know
yeah,
what?
at least help me bury the
You want them to be buried properly? Yeah, we can do that, sure. And by we, I mean anybody who wants to volunteer.
Dirk's probably still in his werewolf form, just gonna kind of like make a huff noise. Ro will probably volunteer, like, yeah, I'll help bury some kids. It's the nice thing to at least do for them after what they've been through.
I don't want any of that on my clothes.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Where's Smock?
I'll help.
I'd say in total there is at least 20 children in this room.
Jesus.
So it'd take
Whoa.
you about an hour to get them all
Well,
buried.
you all go do that. I'm gonna go for a nice, refreshing walk in the not so spooky woods anymore.
Dirk, you go get some food or meat.
He's already following Talbot at this point. Like even after you address him, he's just gonna give you like a thumbs up and just follow Talbot.
Yeah.
Alright, alright, alright.
You're not too sure. Um, yeah, when using it, your guess is it probably would give you maybe like a +1 to your spell casting or something along that lines. Like to spell casting, attacks, saves, and damage.
Should we do Constitution saving throws because we're around decaying bodies?
Yeah, those who are going to be burying the bodies, I do need con saves, which I'll include Ro in
I
that.
feel like Demetrius is gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, the two children, because these are all boys, and the two children that are the that are the tainted, it's definitely hard for you to see. You've seen children starve to death within the quarry, and this is something similar, but it's worse. It's their soul that's been stolen. It's their literal essence, and seeing them in this state, it's heartbreaking. One looks about 5, the other maybe 4.
She is well. Let's see what I get with my Constitution save. Fuck, she couldn't. She couldn't. I don't think she couldn't bear it. Guess it reminds you too much.
Yeah.
Ash is just throwing up in the, just like occasionally just throwing up outside.
Damn. Guess I can't
Demetrius,
stomach it.
all you can think about is your son. That's the only thing you can think about. As you pick up the first boy, he almost looks like him. Sorry, I hit my mic.
You good?
And Ro's not any better than this, no. Ash with Ro, they're right beside you, just kind of giving you a pat on the back as they're also suffering with you over this. And, like I said, in about maybe an hour is when you'd finally get all the children buried. A row of dead kids is never a sight you want to see. All buried, probably with small sticks or signposts to at least mark their gravestone, I presume. As this is years of decay and death.
She is going to basically take the time to herself to basically, pay respects. And she's just going to basically just smile to herself and say, and they call us animals. And yeah, and basically she's gonna leave and basically just call Talbot. Or basically just go where he's at.
I will say, from what it appears to be, she did one kid every year. So it seems like for 20 years she stole a child every year. But you all finish this, pack up yourselves. You see, Alex is still holding Simon, who is still asleep. She seems to have sewed the squeaky back into the bunny rabbit. And he's kind of just holding it while he lays over her shoulder, and she just kind of gently carries him, looking very shook after this whole ordeal. Durg is doing great, though. He's got 2 birds in his mouth, and he's just shaking them.
Good boy.
Buddy, where the fuck did you get those?
He's gonna point up a tree. He's gonna hold one out to you.
You can have it, buddy. You are.
He'll put it back in his mouth and shake it again. But I presume you all go back to town, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Before we go, Dirk, drop
Huh?
it. Not the food. Your form.
He's gonna look down at the
Drop
food,
it.
and he's gonna look at the food and just hold up a finger 1 minute, and he's gonna turn around. You just hear tearing as he's consuming it real quick, bones crunching before turning back around and dropping the form, and he's just covered from mouth down a bit in blood as he's okay.
Better.
We should you
Is there something on my face?
if anyone.
Lonnie,
He's gonna wipe a little bit of it off.
Brilliant.
press the vegetation. Maybe.
Alright, you pop it on him, and he's immediately cleaned. His hair is almost like looking pretty good now, but he's just gonna look down at you, and just be like, "Thanks, I guess."
No, people won't think you're a murderer when we go back to town.
Gonna look back at the two bird corpses. Am I not?
Well,
Animals
those
don't
are
count, Berg. Animals don't count.
Good to know. Good to know. You will head back to town. Simon in tow, being held by Alex as you reach the area you are at. At this point, you guys had gotten there at around like maybe mid-morning, and you're back at around nearing 6 o'clock in the afternoon. As you approach town and you see his mom is like nervously standing there as she notices you will return and sees with relief in her eyes Alex holding Simon in her hands as she rushes over like, "Oh my god, thank you so much."
Hey, I told you we get him. No problem. No problem.
Alex will gently hand him over. Just, his rabbit's here too. I made sure to fix it. It was a little roughed up. And she'll take Simon in her arms, kind of letting out that sigh of relief, a little bit of tears coming out of her eyes from just like, "Oh, thank God, my son is okay." And she will, reach in her back pocket and pull out a pouch to hold out to you. Here you go, like I promised.
Oh yeah, thank you very
no.
much.
Oh well.
You take the
Well,
50
Well,
gold.
she's gonna.
Demetrius?
All right,
Real
let me
quick.
write that down. Let me write that down.
Well, look, like Demetrius is going. Well, I mean, Demetrius in her disguise form, since she doesn't want to appear as tainted to
Yeah.
people, but she's going to hand her a platinum and say, you need this for both you and your son."
She will, like, kind of look a little bit, like, off for a second, just, "Oh, I couldn't ask, sorry, you're right, you did so much for me." And
Your child has been through a lot. He needs all the help he can get.
what has he been through?
Trust me.
you know how the you said that the Wood Witch wasn't real and like you didn't believe your daughter and stuff like that?
Yeah?
Yeah, she very much was.
You can see her eyes kind of widen in shock as she kind of grips her son harder, as you realize she's kind of going through a lot right now.
I was about to say,
Anyways,
I think it's better if we didn't
we're
tell her
going to
that,
leave
but-
you be. You have fun with your son and all that. Take care, raise him,
Don't
grow
worry,
him up,
he
have him
is
be a good
past
boy.
tense now.
Alright.
But Demetrius will try to comfort her.
Yeah,
Trust
you
me,
you
as-
probably just slide the platinum piece in her hand.
Well, before she's gonna say, trust me, from a mother to mother experience, do what you can.
She's just gonna let another sigh of relief and hug her son closer and reluctantly take the platinum piece and just thank you with her eyes. Not really able to say much before bowing a bit and running back into her home where you can see the daughter yelling at her, "I told you, Mom, I told you!" as they're going inside.
Yeah, she's gonna look at Ash and say, I think it's better, I mean, it's good that she knows. I think it's better if we don't tell her the details.
I wasn't telling her all the details, but also I didn't want like the little girl to be gaslit into like not believing what she saw that night.
I mean, it's not a sample. It's just that she's been through a lot.
If I could say something really quick. Is it okay if I go home?
I mean, it's your choice.
Yes, of course.
I'll at least spend this last night with you guys, but that that's something I don't want to ever see again, and I'll be honest, I kind of want to go back to the church so I can help people like that. You
And do
all
what
have
you
been
can.
great, but I don't think this is for me.
It's understandable. I'm not gonna blame you nor be upset. Do what you need that is a benefit to yourself and to the people that you care. Do what you can.
And you know the
Again,
church is always open for you all.
Of course.
I will. And thank you for everything you've done, Alex. And thank you for putting me back together.
Of course. She'll bow her head as you all get ready to rest for the night, relaxing underneath the. Let me check what the current moon is, cause you're keeping track of the moon cycles, cause you're traveling with 2 werewolves now.
Nah, that's actually
Underneath.
funny. I just how much got that realization of. Wait, who's leaving? Oh no!
As you relax under the waning crescent moon, beneath the now lidded eye of Selene.
Ash will just like probably cook like a small feast or something for Alex as like a going away party thing.
Alright.
A little going away celebration, even though it's very sad, but also.
Lonnie fires off into the woods, lighting it on fire. No. But you all relax. You make a simple meal for Alex as a going away treat, and you all
also
relax.
give her all the books.
Of course. By the following morning, you will have eaten and rested. You've gotten a full long rest as Alex takes tow all of her things and is going to wait at the village for the next trolley to come through. But before you all leave and before she goes, she will take the. Oh, Loki's in here. Hello, Loki. She will take the moment to kind of place the books down and walk over to you, Talbot. Like, thank you for being my friend, and she's gonna kind of whisper, and for being probably one of the less annoying people here.
It's very hard. Well, let me rephrase that. It's very challenging, I know, to be around them, but you at least get used to the centaur.
He was a highlight. So you've made it worth it too. So she's just gonna like awkwardly hold her arms out, kind of for like a weird hug.
Okay. He's just kind of just shimmy and like, yeah, there you go.
She'll like squeeze you a little tighter than you expected.
Okay, alright.
And then kind of move off, giving you a little pat, just like, okay, well, church is open for you too. Don't forget, visit sometime.
Oh, of course. All right, or something. Whatever people do that, isn't.
You don't have to write. It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll see y'all around.
Alright. Be
Take
safe.
care.
I will be checking in on you like daily just to make sure you're getting to get home safely.
Sure thing. I'll find some way to send y'all something when I get home.
Okay.
Shit, wait, I'm actually... Did we just realize something? Just be careful on your way, since you know who is... We don't want nothing to happen to you.
I'll make sure to go a little longer than normal.
Yeah, go.
And I don't think she uses the trolley anyways.
I could probably send help to help you.
I think I'll be okay.
I'll send her. I'm just gonna give her. I'm gonna give Alex some food so she doesn't have to stop, like on the trolley or anything.
You're like adding to her stack. Like, okay.
So here's your orange juice. Here's your sandwiches. Here's your here's your vegetables. Here's your fruits. Make
I
sure
promise I'll
make
get
sure
back
you.
safe. I've gotten a little better.
Call me once a day.
I'll do my best. But
From every 5 hours.
I'll see you later.
All right, I'll give her a hug.
She'll hug you back. Just don't die. Bye. She's gonna.
Same to you. All right, bye.
She'll wave you off as the rest of you pile onto the cart, and head off. And at some point, Rose like, damn, that was just that. I believe you all plan on heading to your destination of the Wizard's Tower.
Yeah, she's just sniffling, trying not to cry.
After we take our long rest. After we take our long rest. Imagine we already did.
You already did that night, yeah. She planned on resting with you for the night before heading out that morning. And after your solemn goodbyes, you pile her with things and set her off as you two yourselves head off to your destination of the Wizard's Tower.
This means that game, bro.
I am
Rose
gonna.
staying with us?
Huh?
So I guess Rose staying with us?
Bro's just kind of there for now. Who knows?
Okay.
Wouldn't it be unfortunate if we went to the Wizard Tower and something happened causing them to have to leave?
How unfortunate. I do like her though, so.
Dirk's like picking his teeth right now with like a a raven's bone.
People are not around all Lally.
But
people would not see this unusual.
I rather people not be. I slowly turn to him like that.
he's gonna like lock eyes with you and just kind of like raise an eyebrow, like what?
Wait, where the hell did he get Raven?
He ate a bird while you were in the forest. But everyone, go ahead and give me a survival check.
It's Viva.
And I'm gonna say with you, Talbot, give me it with advantage because of Durg.
That's just 9.
Woo! Fuck. Ash and Demetrius and Lonnie, do you want to roll a survival as well?
No, I noticed that Talbot's being successful at navigating, so I'm not gonna step in.
Alright.
I got a
Ash
4.
and Demetrius are just too traumatized by what they saw yesterday.
The two of you are just making sure you avoid the house at all costs.
No, all I can say is she has her like she's doing the best the best she can to basically just hide her face with her hood. Like she is want to pacify as much as possible.
As you move further into the woods, using Talbot's knack for smelling, I guess, and Durg's knowledge of the forest from times he's been down here, as well as when he was at one point apparently kidnapped, you successfully make your way through, making the correct turns before eventually, after some time, about a couple of days really, of traveling through the forest, eventually overhead, as it's getting maybe to about noon-ish, through the tree line, you do see something appearing overhead, above the trees, before breaking through it and seeing in the middle of the woods, surrounded by stones and sitting by itself, built of dark stone and solid oak, the tower is covered in vines and nature. Despite the age, the arcane lamps hanging above the tower still hang on to a bit of light, the front door seeming to be stuck shut with weaves, as you seem to have come across this tower. And I did draw a doodle of it, so I will put it in chat.
Alright. Arcana check.
And we're walking away, waddle waddle. I'm walking away, waddle waddle.
Who's doing the Arcana? Was that you?
I did say Arcana check, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait for
Perfect.
everyone?
No, Ash is doing it on their own.
Okay.
Yeah, Ash, from that check of yours, as you look over look over the tower as you get closer to it, maybe about 10 feet away at this point, you do sense Arcana from the lamps hanging across it that still gleam with that little bit of light, and just from the general aura, the air of this thing, you can tell that this has some kind of magic to it.
Okay. This is... Alright, so this is definitely a place of magic.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to Wizard's Tower. I mean, let's call it. But it's more like, I was what else to say. We should also be wary of, traps, and Lonnie, yours, but I mean, this is the DT, your play, so I feel like that you should probably, I mean, that's up to you.
But I don't know what type of magic it is, so...
It ain't my tower.
It just appears to be just magic. There's nothing like in any specifics. It's just a magic feeling.
I'm gonna look at Lonnie. It's just like, can you sense any, like, what type of magic it is? Or know what type of magic it is?
Sure.
I'll give you some bardic inspiration. Oh, no, wait. No, wait. You're just asking me for advantage, right? Yeah, I'll just, like, help you. Like, I'm just describing the feeling of the magic, I guess.
With that little descriptor and getting a bit closer, the magic, it has that same kind of aura from the staff. A little bit of the two staffs, really. The mix of the darker necrotic kind of energy and the more, like, wizardy feeling. It's definitely a binding of those two.
Yeah, I will also investigate. I have a +7 to investigation. I don't know what you do. What you have. Okay, so I'll help you.
The only thing you don't really find anything where these things slide into slots, as if some kind of activation. You hear the birds overhead, you see the shadows encircling, but other than that, there's nothing that catches your eye, despite, searching through everything, checking every hole and crevice. There's not even a secondary entrance, it's just that one door. Nothing happened.
Ash is gonna try to see if he can hear what's going on inside, if there's anything going on inside the tower.
Go ahead and roll me a would it be perception or investigation in this case?
Okay, good.
Well, let's just do investigation.
Okay. Natural 20.
You hear nothing. It's pitch quiet aside from light shuffling. You're guessing to be rats or the kind. It doesn't sound anything like footprints. It just seems like a natural, maybe abandoned tower.
I'm gonna look for traps then.
All right. I'd say with that natural 20, you don't have to. There are no traps.
Okay.
It is stuck shut with weeds. If you want to open it, give me a strength check. All right. I'd say it would take about 10 minutes for you to cut through. These are hardy weeds, and there's a lot of them, and it takes you about 10 minutes to cut around like the doorknob and to cut around like the door frame, before eventually, after about that long, you do manage to, with a light yank, pop the door open.
Good job, Lonnie.
All right. You open the door, and as you enter, there's an immediate smell of old books and papers. The floor scattered with arcane scribblings across parchment. A tall cabinet made of mahogany beside the door. The first floor seems to have a simple kitchen, seeming to be only used for brewing potions and other alchemy experiments. There's a small table set up with 3 chairs a bit away from the kitchen. The dried, forgotten herbs hung on wires on the wall, accompanied by bags lying on their side, filled partially by objects you can't entirely see yet. But as you open the door, you're able to see all this because little arcane lights that are across the wall light up with a little bit of color to them. Not fully illuminating the room, as they seem to have dimmed over time, but seeming to give you a light bit of illumination. How do we? I think attunement takes about 8 hours. Okay. I'd say over the long rest and the 2 days it took you to get here, you'd be able to do that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There, yeah. There are only like a couple of books on this floor, not much. It seems partially written in, but the most enticing thing to you would be the bags that are accompanied by the herbs. They are partially filled by jades, quartz, and amber. There are, if you want to write this down, there are 26 jades, 53 quartz, and 11 amber.
You're gonna be rich, Lonnie.
Oh, I have a thing. I have a thing also on how much each costs.
You guys might want to get in here. Lonnie's getting rich without us.
Do you actually shut the door?
No, I'm okay with that. I'll just stand out here.
There's other loot. There's probably other loot.
Yeah, but like, I'm just waiting to see if something happens.
I am readying my weapon.
I can't wait for that anti-magic to kick in. It's gonna be so funny as fuck.
As you shut the door, and is it just you in there, or Ash? Would you have also come in?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You shut the door, and as you do, you hear it lock.
Oh shit.
And as the door shuts for the people that are outside, the sound of the birds overhead almost begin to grow closer, and almost like a sound of something coming to land comes through to your ears as you look up as a large figure hits the ground in front of the door frame. And Hazmat, would you like to describe your character?
Talbot?
My character is a great horned owl owlin, or I guess an owlin. He is a brown grayish bird dressed in armor, plate armor, and he stands about 7'6".
Oh,
As when I land, I hold up the piece of paper that I have in front of the people before me, as well as pulling out my sword, and I say, by the authority vested in us, we, King Odrin of Eldarine, sovereign ruler of Odron's Light, in the pursuit of justice and maintenance of law and order, and the protection of our loyal subjects, hereby issue a royal decree concerning your arrest and apprehension of the group known as the Light Snuffers. Please do not resist. Praise be the light.
The moment no, shut up. After he's done with all that, Talbot's gonna put his hands on his hip, look directly at Demetrius, and say, "You know, I told you this would happen."
Oh, I said that the dark side. I said we should call ourselves the dark side. That's such a better name.
Also,
I'll take responsibility.
well, you don't have to take responsibility. Actually, you know, yeah, do that.
It's all your fault.
I don't want to get you.
Anyway, what was your name again? Very, very big owl guy.
My name is Sir Reuben. Sir
Okay,
Reuben
so-
Bastion II.
Alright, I'll cut you a deal. Take the people in the tower and let us go. That works, yeah? That's fine?
By King's orders, I'm taking all of you with me.
Oh!
So you have raised your hand, correct?
Yes, and I raise my hand.
As you raise your hand, I'm gonna need everyone who's outside. So Demetrius, I'm gonna roll one for Rowan Durg, and Serpent, I'm gonna need you to roll me Constitution saves.
Oh, fuck.
Saves, okay. That's the first time I've actually rolled low on that. That's crazy.
This lock feels very safe.
This is mad. This is bad.
From the inside, the two of you hear the sound of a loud person speaking directly in front of the door, stating something about being under arrest and do not fight, and do not fight against it. And on the inside, it's ominously quiet. There is nothing. And let's see. One sec, I need to ask somebody a question.
Damn. Supper just like old times.
You suck, shut up.
Just like old times.
Alright.
The boys are back in town.
Dirk fails. I don't know why he rolled with advantage.
Wait, what exactly does this remind you of?
Didn't we get a similar situation back in Ashen with fuck? I think I was playing as Jerry at the time.
All I remember that's even close to this is when I accidentally picked a flower from some vendor and got chased after by mice.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember that's even close to this.
I love that. I forgot I did that.
I literally, I wasn't even paying attention. It's like, oh yeah, let me go pick a flower. And I was assuming the DM would be like, oh yeah, flower on the ground. No, just has me go and pick a vendor thing. I zone back in, I'm like, huh? What?
And you've been wanting to buy one gold.
Okay. So, as, Durg, first Talbot, you see Durg drop. Demetrius following soon after, and Talbot, you feel this, Talbot and Demetrius, you feel this, like, feeling in your head as you begin to grow drowsy, as something sticks into the back of your neck. And I can imagine you pull it out for a second, look at it, and it looks like almost a dart, as something has been shot out from the trees, as the two of you are going to lose consciousness. And the only one currently left standing is fucking Ro, who has a -1 to her con.
I was going to say I could have used Whispers from the Grave to give me a proficiency, but I don't think that would give me enough.
No,
time
you
to
were
use
caught.
it.
You were
I don't think it'll
surprised.
be
You had no
realistic.
time to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't, so I don't think it'll be realistic.
As Ruben, as you notice that one of them has not gone down yet. On the inside, Ash and Lonnie, as you're just kind of looking through everything, and you hear these orders being barked outside. You also hear footsteps coming down from the top of the stairs. And CD, would you like to introduce your character?
I am Pontifex Vera Caron of Branest. I am the Pontifex of the land, the leader of the church, and a helper of the king, so to speak.
As you're introducing your character, my hands are inside of most likely what is your jewel bag, and I'm taking it.
It's not. It's not
okay,
theirs.
cool. Okay, cool.
You can think that if you'd want to, but it's not theirs.
I feel like kind of like in the middle of being caught like shoving food in my face, except they're stuffing gems in a bag instead. Hello.
Ah, 2 guests. Well,
And one
I'm
guest
sure
in
you-
my home.
I'm sure you've heard the orders outside of your arrest.
Yeah.
Now, unlike my compatriot, I will give you a choice. You can come willingly with us, or you don't. Now, I'm a civil person. I'm a leader of the church. I am Pontifex Vera Caron.
Yeah, you already introduced yourself.
Well, out loud, this is the first time he has. Oh yeah, and I'm also gonna post what they look like in chat.
What? Oh yeah, that'll help actually.
Sure, with your
my
appearance.
understanding of what to do next.
We must know what our captors look like.
You two, and I'll unfurl the paper. Just to
God. It's so
recite it. By the authority vested in us, we, King Odrin Elderwine, sovereign ruler of Odrin's Light, in the pursuit of justice, the maintenance of law and order, and the protection of our loyal subjects, hereby issue the royal decree concerning the arrest and apprehension of the group known as the Light Snuffers, blah blah blah. You get the bit.
You said something about royal swine. Is that what I heard? And
No.
the whiff sniffers.
Considering he killed a bunch of innocent people, yeah, no. He like basically persecutes against all of painted and everything, and like just does like a lot of evil shit. That is complete bullshit. You completely arrested our captain for no reason other than the fact that she owned a ship. There were and if she had stayed long enough, there probably were legitimate reasons to arrest her, but I don't think there were.
You see, now, what I'm hearing is a lot of excuses from a group of terrorists terrorizing our land. Now, come with us peacefully, or we can do this the hard way.
But what if? Can I? I'm presuming everybody here is 7th level, right?
Yes, everyone is currently on the
Yes.
same level. No, they're 2 levels above you. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
Whoa!
you could do that, and then we just catch up to them, and they don't level until we catch up. But
That's lame.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I don't know. Maybe you did them lower in the
The
level.
violence against the
Who knows?
tainted is justified. Great, you're a terrible person. I was just
I'm wondering if there is a way that I can say words, but cast a cantrip using the words and have it come across as normal speech, and have the effect be not displayed as a hostile aggression, but using
I'm gonna
words
try to insight check.
to deny. I want to cast a cantrip that has an effect, but not necessarily cast a spell.
If you attempt that, then I do believe Miss Vera can attempt to discern it. They are also adept in magic, so I believe that would, if you wanted to do that. What are you trying to cast?
I'm trying to cast Mind Sliver, which would in turn do something that allows... Like, it does have a damaging effect, but I want that damage to be... It is psychic, so I would have it be something like irritation that I'm going against the simple way. As the brain, like, kind of convulsing
So the
in
pacifist
irritation.
is hurting somebody.
I mean, I've been doing that already, but it's been through concept of...
Their brain hurts themselves.
Their brain hurts themselves. Is how I've been having it done. The only damage I've been doing is psychic.
My brain still counts. But if you wanted to try to do that, then Vera, if you wanted to try to counteract that, go ahead. Not like to fully counter it, but to understand what she's attempting to do. Give me. Can I get contested intelligence checks then?
I was gonna say insight versus deception.
Oh, well, yeah, we can probably do insight versus deception. That would probably work better.
That would work better for them, but it wouldn't work better for me.
Well, you are still trying to deceive them.
Oh fuck.
I'll let
It's
you go
either that or
first.
just don't do anything. You are in a situation where you're probably overrun right now.
Also, real quick, that's a really cool owlet design. Holy shit, that's actually really cool. I like the art.
Yeah,
I had
the
fun
art's-
with it.
The art's very impressive. Lonnie might be becoming more aggressive and hostile. I think that's it. What's slowly ending up happening.
Character development.
Yeah, she's going downhill. So we're gonna do it.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
By the way,
fuck me.
with that insight,
Holy
what do you
shit.
plan? What are you trying to be insightful towards, Ash?
I'm just trying to see if this person is telling the truth or not. I don't know. Or
I
if
mean-
they have
Vera, are
Okay.
you telling the truth?
I'll let myself fail. Yeah, you're gonna be arrested.
Can I try to use my proficiency in Arcana to hide the capabilities of the magic and try to subtly produce it as somebody who's specialized in illusion and distraction? So can I do an Arcana versus Insight?
I feel as though
Because I'm not
This-
trying to persuade it, I'm trying to use arcane subtlety.
you're not trying to persuade it. You're trying to deceive it. You're trying to
You're
disguise
hiding
it
it.
as something else. That is pure deception. So
I'm
it's
attempting,
you're
that's
gonna
all.
need to give me a deception.
I need to read something.
That and the person you are currently looking at is somewhat adept in the same kind of magic as you.
I have a lot of illusion on me.
Yeah, let me check something. Okay,
am
cool.
down on the
Yeah,
ground.
let's do it. So you need deception from me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Neat.
And then I'm gonna need an insight from our new friend here.
I got a
Are we
6.
taking? Okay, we're taking the first one then. Granted.
Yeah, it's the first. Yeah, unless they have advantage, which they don't here.
Yeah, if
All
I
right,
don't,
so that's a dirty 20.
I'm gonna use
Oh.
silvery barbs on you to have you do reroll,
Reroll?
take the lower one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, I'll take the
There you
dirty 20.
Jesus Christ!
What's he doing?
This is why I
You
was
can-
fighting for the Arcana versus something
I
else.
understand, but I think in the moment you were this is definitely deception as you attempt to try to disguise your words. But Vera, you immediately recognize the tingle of illusionary kind of buff to this, as something is being formed other than just normal words. If you still want to cast Mind Sliver, you may.
Oh, it goes off anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Give me he
He
the
needs
roll
to
for
make an
that.
intelligence save
Alright, give me that intelligence save
of
then, Vera.
16
Yeah, no.
for 4 psychic damage, and then the next saving throw you make before the end of your next turn is minus a d4.
Alright. So
Right.
I'm assuming it's my turn then? For doing
We
it?
can do initiative now because that was more of a
Let's go
Actually-
ahead and do a bit of initiative if we want to, yeah.
neat.
Oh, so this is supposed to be a fight.
I mean, we're being arrested.
It was
I don't know
supposed to
who
be
they are.
it was supposed to be everybody just kind of falling. But then Ro
am I also-
accidentally saved.
Am I also rolling initiative as well?
Yeah, you go
Yeah,
ahead
we're
and
fighting.
Yeah, because that's
if you want to, I'll say though with Ro, we can either say that the two of you encountered hands off screen, or that ultimately she just, she probably would have probably given up, honestly. Like after seeing like everyone get shot with arrows, like they get shot too, and they kind of check it. They're like, oh,
Puts hands up.
They just like kind of hold their hands up
that
and
why
put them
they're
on the
called
back of their
expected?
head and go on their knees very slowly. I think that's what she would end up doing. And Ash, do you wish to partake in the
Yeah.
turn order?
I'll cast,
Well, it's
Yeah.
turn order. It's
That's not gonna
initiative.
end
It's not. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
yeah!
Perfect. I kind of actually
not
think
gonna
that
end well.
that's great with the insight that you got of a 20, being able to kind of go before both of us.
Currently all party members except for Lonnie and Ash are knocked out right now. Everybody outside is currently knocked out, or Ro has essentially, given herself up.
Surrendering honorably.
He's like, I'm not built for this shit. He's a giant fucking owl. He's like 50 times my size. I ain't fucking doing this shit.
What's super
So
awesome
we're-
is
like,
everything
we're on-
inside is silent too. So Owlman has no
So-
clue what's happening in here.
Also, real quick, is me and Talbot like unconscious? Like we cannot tell what's going on.
Shadow. We are unconscious. She
Yeah.
just said so.
You are unconscious, yes.
Oh, yeah, true.
We were.
You have been
supposed-
knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
Um,
I was about to say, if this is a situation where we're supposed to be captured, then I'm just gonna accept it.
I'm not.
Yeah, no, she's the same. I mean, she
Ash,
learned her lesson from last time.
Ash,
Cast
Lonnie
message.
has.
I don't think he knows
yeah.
what's going on outside yet.
No.
So he's just gonna cast message towards
Perfect.
Ro, or to anyone that he is familiar with, and I guess it hits Ro first. It's like, okay, what's going on?
Everyone's down, I'm giving up, I am giving up, big man is down! Like even fucking Talbot's down, Demetrius is down, the other werewolf is down, I am not getting up!
I want a big meal.
Okay,
Okay.
Lonnie, I think we should give up.
I need a second.
I want a big
meal!
Lonnie, everyone's
Please,
outside
please.
is knocked out, and
That's
they're
great. We're being attacked. We're being forced into some a position of being captured. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, okay, that means it's time to give up now.
You're allowed to fight back, no one says you can't.
Yeah.
That's a death sentence.
That's okay.
So, Ash, what would you like to do? You use your bonus action to cast that, I presume.
Yeah,
was message a bonus action?
It is a cantrip.
it's cantrip, and I'm a cantrip master.
Oh, cool,
Mhm.
perfect, great. That's great. I like the cantrip master. That's a good idea, actually.
Outside, you can hear the loud booming voice once again shout, "Tie up the three of them, tie up the... I can't read. Tie them up, three of you with me. Or tie them up, three of you with me." There we go. That's what it is. I can't talk. No, it's not your fault. I'm just stupid. But Ash, what else would you like to do other than cast message?
All right, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast. Hold person on the person in front of me.
All right.
Oh.
Also, I almost forgot. I forgot I made a map for this.
By the way,
You gotta make
Whoever
a
picks
DC
me
wisdom
up-
saving throw, and I believe that they have a -4 to that.
They have a minus D4, correct?
Wisdoms.
-D4.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
we know
you chose my
wisdoms are
best one.
special. Yeah.
Ah, dang. That's
Yes.
fine. Yeah, I mean, I just rolled it anyway.
How long does that last? The hold
It
person.
can last a It lasts a minute, I believe.
Is there constant saves to it, or is it just?
Concentration. It's concentration. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its
Paralyzed for
turns,
the-
the target can make another wisdom saving
I love
throw.
the intenseness of this music right now.
On a success, the spell ends on the target.
Allie, I just want to say, whenever guy goes to grab me or pick me up, I'm gonna drool on him. I just want to know.
Okay.
Alright. Lonnie, let's try to see if we can break down that door.
No.
Lonnie?
What?
Break down the door so that we can get our friends and run. Or fight.
Can I check outside to see the situation to go see if going to get my friends without it being an action?
There's one window that looks outside. From what you can tell, there is a very large owlin man, huge wings behind him, as they are in the middle of heading over towards Ro, who has their hands behind their back while everyone else is slumped on the ground. You can see Talbot is currently being lifted up by another shoulder who has appeared. Who the soldier kind of pulls their arm back and shakes it as he seems to drool on him. And Durg is also passed out, drooling on the soldier that's trying to carry him as well, following after his beloved pack leader. And Demetrius is also currently knocked out, being picked up by a soldier.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna move you, Vera, because the top of the stairs is right over here.
Oh, wow, I'm far.
Suplex him on the stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a.
like they have the
You're
strength
not
for
that
that.
far. You're less than 20 feet away from the both of them, or around 20 feet away.
Oh, Shadow! I just got a funny idea.
What?
What if we were quiet?
Yes.
Right. Okay, so you let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and add you to the initiative order. Ruben.
All right.
And we're gonna say that the soldiers are gonna be on both of your turns as well.
Okay.
All right, that should be available. There we go. All right, let me resort this. All right, and Ash, is that gonna be your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Lonnie, it's your turn.
Okay. I believe we are going to do
I love this music. I'm sorry.
Where is it? It's level 2. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Nope, that's 3rd. That's 2nd. Okay. I would say that we can target 2. I, as a player, want to do something that's probably not at the point where we should do it yet. But we're not gonna do it because Ash is pulling me to do something different than what I, as a player, want to do. But my character is telling me to do something different, so we're going with what the character wants. And I'm gonna cast multi-target invisibility, myself and Ash, instead of aggression.
Cool.
All right. With Vera currently, I will say actually before you cast that there was a held action taken, and I am gonna need you to roll me a Constitution save.
Who? Which individual? Me? Presuming?
You.
No, that's what I say. I say who.
Good job.
God.
I love you. I love you so much.
Is this magic, by the way?
No, this is not magic, and you do
Okay.
fail actually. As you are about to cast this, you feel something stick into the side of your neck.
Through a door?
No, from inside. As Ash and Lonnie, you both realize there was another person hiding as you have been shot in the neck with something. And Lonnie, as you try to keep yourself awake, you are knocked out from a sleep dart.
Which is irritation.
Well, you can give up. I'm just like held there.
You can't talk. You're a held person. You're paralyzed right now.
Yeah, you're paralyzed right now.
You just got that look like you can just give up.
Was there not a way to determine
Ribbon.
the difference between the speed at which the spells were cast? I mean, if it's a held action,
It was something like it was a held action for if you tried to cast something, then they would shoot you. And I know that you beforehand casted that bit, but it was sort of more of a you got past their insight, but not hers. So after that was cast, they decided to continue holding it. So
okay.
Hazmat, you want to get in the door, right? You just
I
sent
want
me
in
a
the
gif-
door.
You
Wait, I'm gonna
sent me
send.
a gif of the gorilla pulling at the door. Oh,
All
That's
right.
what I
Okay.
said.
welcome
So
to
to quickly give you a rundown, the two people that are joining us are technically not with us at the moment. They are currently kidnapping us to send us off to the king. So you probably might be unconscious.
I can imagine Timberpelt had gone off to smoke or something, and a soldier just kind of knocked you out while you were in the woods.
For
The
enemies.
worst way to go down when you're taking a piss, man. God, they got you. Good.
These unnamed invisible soldiers are wearing a special kind of armor called plot armor that I didn't notice before.
Yes, it's that thing called progressing a scene.
Yeah, I know.
It's that thing called go with it. Ruben, do you want to open that door, right?
I'm kicking down the door.
Give me a strength.
God, he's gonna
Ash
fucking
is
blow
leaning
it
right
up.
up against the door, though, so, like...
Uh-oh.
Kick open that door. Give me a
You're in
strength.
Reuben range.
Yeah.
You kick that door open, and Ash, it just barely misses you as it goes flying open, almost tearing off the hinges. And you see behind you a 7-foot 6 giant owlins standing there, just a little bit past the doorframe too, so you can't see his full face.
Oh, cool. He's like he's like a little bit taller than me.
Is this so that was like is that considered a movement or was that an action to kick down that door?
I'm gonna say an action. Also, you did roll a strength save, not an actual strength.
Oh, whoops. That's
I'd
not
say
bad.
you have like a 20 in strength. I'd say you would have gotten in that pretty okay.
Okay.
This
Then
music
I'm just gonna
perfectly
kind of.
encapsulates the tenseness of the scene.
Honestly, I love this.
I'm gonna kind of like lean in through the door and say, "Give up now, or I'll use force."
As you open the door, you can see that everybody else that you would need to be using the force on is already incapacitated.
There's just a centaur
He's
left.
right.
I don't
There's
know,
just
Ash,
the
how you
horse
fight back?
Wait, the horse succeeded on the thing?
She was
No,
not shot.
I
Only
wasn't
you
hitting
were.
it.
There's only one soldier in that tower. You're the funny little magic caster. Gotta knock you the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, so there's just one person in front of me that's still awake.
Pretty much just them. You do notice that your Pontifex is currently also being restrained by some kind of magic force.
Ash is just holding up his hands.
What the heck? What? Can I use? I already used my action, but as like a free action, can I use intimidation on the person in front of me
To cut it out.
to cut it out? Cut that crap out.
I'd say it would act as both your movement and your bonus action if you wanted to give up both of those to do intimidation.
Let me just see what I have in my bonus action. Oh, I have
what
one.
saving throw would that be for me or something?
I guess it would probably be a wisdom save.
Okay.
I'm actually going to use compel duel.
Oh!
Oh,
Is that your bonus or action?
That's a bonus. A bonus
Alright,
action.
give me compel duel then. Show me what I do.
What does that do? Make wisdom save?
Yeah, give me a wisdom.
Alright. I am so good at wisdom. Yay. Natural 20!
Oh shit.
Hey!
They are not compelled. You're like, hey, and they ignore you.
Please fight me.
You just see the look in his
Please
eyes that, like,
fight
his
me.
eyes that, like, while he is holding up his hand, he is looking at you very disdainfully.
It's the look of a disappointed father. One you've seen many a time.
Usually you see my face kind of go in confusion because normally that works.
Oh.
Oh
dang.
man.
No duel.
Oh man.
That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, I guess.
Right.
I think you know who's acting on my turn.
I'm gonna guess the other. Well, Ruben has 3 other soldiers at the ready. Did you want
yeah,
to? Did you want
I forgot about that. Go at him. I'm just gonna send my 3 soldiers in to non-lethally restrain or grapple the person at the door.
All right.
Me,
Um,
Ash?
yeah.
Okay. Ash is just like, okay, but please don't hurt my cat. Please be careful.
This feels like
I
an
have a cat in
FBI
here.
raid.
This feels like Waco.
Yeah, these guys are not that adept. They had a lot of. Okay, does a 14 hit?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
But isn't the ring of protection supposed to give me like a +2 or something? I think
Oh,
I thought it was a +1.
a +1 to my, or maybe, yeah, I don't know if it's a +2 or +1. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Then if it meets it beats, right?
Yeah, if it meets, it beats.
Okay, then yeah, they're like saying, I'm not resisting them. I'm just saying that, like, don't hurt my cat.
Oh, they're just gonna shoot another blow dart at you. Or you can see they have guns, and they're just gonna shoot another tranquilizer at you. And I'm gonna need you to roll me a con save if it
Okay,
is since the 14
can I
hits.
just try to dodge and just like
They're
Did the-
resistant. Go for the cat. No.
Did the 14 did the 14
we're
hit?
the ATF now.
We're the
Yeah, you attempt to move back and almost stumble in a way, and it hits you directly on the neck as you are knocked unconscious. Mittens is okay. Mittens is okay.
Thank God.
Mittens is okay. They
Not on
kind
my
of scrambled a bit, but they're okay.
Oh my
Now
God.
kill the cat now.
As a little black and white kitten kind of rummages out of this now unconscious centaur's bag.
It's a white,
Reuben.
pure white cat that has little black paws.
Yeah.
I
Because it
kinda-
kind of like lets out a meow yowl in like fear.
Is combat over?
Yeah.
Everyone else is unconscious, so yes.
I'm gonna
And
put my
Vera, you are
sword.
pulled out of hold person.
I'm gonna put my sword away and kind of walk into the room and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yes, I thought they weren't. Thought they were just gonna give up. Honestly, I didn't want to hurt them. They just seem very violent. No wonder they're terrorists. Grab the cat, though.
I was kind of hoping they would resist. It would mean like a good fight. but,
Okay, yeah, I know you were hoping they would resist. Hand me
and
the cat.
I'm gonna pick up the cat and hand it to Vera.
It's just it is kind of struggling. It's like
I'm gonna take the arms and I'm gonna do the same thing
not
I
a
do with
good
my cat.
cat
I'm gonna go.
person.
Shh. There you go. Calm down.
give me an animal handling.
Glad. Can I get advantage because I have my own cat?
No,
Okay.
this is not your cat,
No,
and you just
that's
knocked
not-
its owner out.
17.
It's
hold on.
gonna relax a bit, but it's also like
I can.
it's very nervous. It's like ears are pulled back, airplane mode.
If the cat is honorable, I can compel duel it for honor.
No.
If they're willing to
you are not
defend their, if
fighting.
they're willing to defend their owner, I'm ready.
Alright, that's
Ruben,
enough.
Ruben, you're
on.
not fighting the cat.
Moving on. Moving on. You
No.
you tie all of them up and you proceed with whisking them away. You had said you wanted to take them to Everbay Mansion, correct?
Yes.
All right. About a day into the journey, they will wake up because the darts they don't last that long.
All right. Well, if they have the things on, then we're good, right?
All of you wake up to find yourselves within a sort of a cart. You are all restrained by handcuffs as well as tight collars around your necks.
I'm letting
As-
you know right now.
Anti-magic.
Yes, these are anti-magic. You can feel that these are anti-magic.
I'm kind of just sitting. I'm kind of just sitting
in
in
the
this
cart?
wagon watching them.
Are there bars in the cart, that we can look out of?
Yeah,
you know,
there are
like-
bars. Yes.
He's gonna wake him up immediately. And go, no, you can't do this to me. I'm not an animal.
Stop yelling. You're scaring the cat.
I don't care about the fucking cat. Get me out of here.
I feel like Mittens with
grabs
her
you.
cat, with like
Oh!
Mittens with her cat ways would end up finding a way to get back to you, Ash.
Whatever. And I just like brush off the cat hair off of my Pontifex uniform. Whatever.
Why would you do that to me?
Rose just kind of sitting there with her little arms together, like eh.
Can
Good
I roll
morning.
to Can I roll to attack Talbot because I wanted to slap him? for
give me a strength.
Just unarmed strike?
Just unarmed strike. Just give me a strength.
Okay.
No,
I'm
that
not
does not hit.
strong.
You literally just like you end up hurting yourself. Almost.
Literally just like, what's the thing where they just like fucking just
Hey, settle
slowly
down.
push him? He's gonna like push him away a little bit, like, stop that, you're embarrassing yourself.
Berg's just kind of next to you, like, eh.
Alright.
How far is my weapon?
I
Your weapon, all of you realize you are no longer wearing any armor you may have once been wearing. You are no longer carrying any of your items. You
My
are
clothes.
wearing the most bare bone of clothes.
My clothes!
You're wearing your
Yes,
clothes. You're wearing your clothes. Don't worry. It's just you have no more armor.
We're not savages. Jesus.
Literally, he's like, oh, thank God. That can't
I
be
promise
unread.
we're not the quarry people. We will leave your clothes.
No, I don't care about
Oh,
that. I just need to look at least good, unlike the rest of the peasants I've been stuck with for the
Also-
past few days.
Peasants?
Durga's hurt. Durga will remember that.
Also, real quick. Ali, the reason why I asked that because that spear is basically her heart. Because I remember you mentioning about that.
The spear.
It has
being
not
away-
been stolen from you. It has merely been withheld.
But isn't
So
it
the
Further
contact?
notice.
Okay. My question is
Yes, this is-
it like a thing that's attached to them where they could summon it?
No.
Okay.
No,
well,
because more like because didn't you mention that if the spear separates Demetrius, does she die? Since
He will not die,
everything.
but you do feel like there is something wrong.
yeah. Oh, you're
Like,
screwed.
because I was worried about that. Like, oh shit, I'm dead.
Thomas gonna sit down.
I don't want to die yet.
He's gonna breathe in. You're like, all right,
Understandable fear.
As
Tom.
as soon as Lana ends up waking up and realizing that all of her stuff is gone, she's gonna start like trying to kick, with complete futility. She's gonna try to like kick off the cuffs and like start panicking and pulling at the thing around her
Yeah.
neck. And
You can't break those cuffs.
if she starts
I-
to like get into
you
a
don't want me to
position,
try.
if there's like some kind of negative effect that's gonna come from tampering with that, she's gonna try to like, it doesn't matter. She's gonna try to get them off as much as possible.
It doesn't feel like there's any negative effect, but you feel how weak you are. Without contact with your spells, without Demetrius, without the contact with your god, almost like it feels like it's choking it out of you. Same with Timberpelt, you have no contact with your spells. Ash, you no longer feel that bardic surge within you. And weirdly enough, Talbot, you don't feel the wolf in you anymore
I feel
in
good.
this moment, as
doesn't
you
have
are
that dog in him.
all currently choked with this collar, as
He
you
ain't got
have
that dog in
no,
him.
you have no spells, you have no transformations, you have nothing. You are
That's
your
important.
bare bone
That just
ass.
informed me that my plan's not gonna work. That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah, she's gonna probably kick stuff off until like, without it working, but she's gonna kick stuff off even to the point if she starts like having to roll around on the floor to try to
Alright.
like.
You have no
pull
room
things
to roll on
apart.
the floor. You are also chained to the seats. You have no room to move. You are able to kick as much as you wish, but you are restrained to your fullest extent.
Alright. I don't want to be that person. I'm gonna air out my grievances. Which one of you shot me?
That would be
He's-
Fred in the back.
Don't say my name, man!
When I get out of here, will skin you.
No, man!
Fred, keep your resolve.
Fred,
He has no power.
I'm gonna
over
show
He's
you
in
what a
chains.
barbarian can do when they rip your fucking head off!
Like, you see
can't
this, like,
even get out of the
Dragonborn,
chain.
like, rearing his head back and, like, moving his face so you can't see him.
Barbaric bastards, the lot of you!
Anyways, would any of you like a cup of tea?
Lonnie's gonna continue
To
to
be
struggle
honest.
until she's lost about half of her hit points.
You're not gonna lose health from this.
Okay.
You're literally just restrained. Trying to hurt yourself with anything, it's not gonna work.
You're just more like
Um,
tiring yourself out.
Yeah. You'll eventually
When-
become slightly exhausted.
when
Speaking
someone said
I'll
that,
take an exhaustion point then.
speaking
said
of
that Demetrius-
which,
oh, sorry.
I do have one reward, and for Ro, I'm gonna have a cupcake float to her.
Just gonna
I
look,
do
they're,
need
they're gonna look at it, and look at the cupcake and go, "You're gonna fucking kill me with that thing?" Eh.
You surrendered. You get a cupcake. We got cupcakes for everyone who surrendered.
Right,
I
I'm
want
like-
you to, he's gonna stare the owl, you bastard!
They're gonna hold
mean, I
out,
was petty,
take
but I
the cupcake.
I will take the tea.
Why could I have been stuck with the fox woman?
No, you were all within the same cart as these two.
No, he's talking about when he got shot. He's like,
Oh.
why couldn't I have been with somebody seemingly so much more?
I should have gotten inside.
Yeah, we've had this plan for days.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Oh.
what now? Am I gonna
Bro will
die?
take the cupcake.
Kill me? I've never been arrested before.
You're not going to get killed. This is simply an interrogation.
Okay.
None of you are going to die.
You people don't do interrogations. I've seen how you operate.
I've
You're
known
lucky I
many
could talk
people
to
who've
the
died
king.
in interrogations.
The king has sent many a people out to kill you. We just want some answers. And then we'll leave you on your merry
Oh,
way.
isn't that
Oh, okay.
wonderful? First, the very. I can't even say her name. She disgusts me.
Well, you mean
Oh.
Rebecca?
I like visibly gag. Oh,
Is that
awful
is that
woman.
Beast, is that beast still
You
alive?
know her.
I shudder.
Who doesn't know
Sir
her?
Reuben knows her more than anyone.
Judging by
Do
his
not- do
taste,
not
I think he
remind me.
probably slept with her.
No.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
What?
oh my
I ought to
goodness.
slap some sense into you.
Oh, go ahead and try. See what happens.
Sir Reuben has kept his virginity his entire life. He's a holy knight.
Our eyes are gonna
What?
look like
He's a
super
holy
on our eyes.
paladin.
What?
He would never do such a thing.
I don't think holiness requires you to
That's what
be
people of holy
virtuous
nature
that
do.
way,
That's
but
so
alright,
sad.
you.
You should live a little.
Chastity brings you closer to our Lord.
Oh God, kill me.
Aeonum.
Oh boy.
As Aeonum said in chapter 7, verse 2,
Just
Thou
kill me
shalt
as simple
devote
as-
himself to chastity,
We
to
should
be
just do this
brought
for the whole
closer to my
ride.
body. Obviously, you all need a lesson. I take out a Bible.
Dirk's like leaning his head
Okay.
back, like, kill me
okay,
now.
but that's different from
Just-
remaining
Come
a
here, Dirk.
virgin,
He's
though.
gonna put
You
his
can
shackles around his
still-
neck. I'll do you this one soulless, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
If it
Day, please.
if it helps, I will make visuals, and I start like visualizing the entire Bible.
Kill me, kill me, kill me!
I take out little finger puppets.
For the first time in like the entirety of the campaign, Lonnie looks actually like super spiteful and hateful.
Oh no!
Oh, hello! I am Aeonum.
I'm strangling
I'm the
my
god
best
over
friend.
all.
This is great.
This reminds me so many of the preachers that came to the brothel.
Oh, what?
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 Demetrius
The
was about
what?
to fall asleep. She was
love
about to
you,
fall
this.
asleep, but her eyes widened, and she looked at you
Talbot, you
and
know
say,
this. I
"What?"
grew up in a brothel.
Like Dirk, who's in the middle of being choked, just to like give that sense of death from Talbot. Like I imagine Talbot stops, and both him and Dirk look over, like, huh?
Yeah, all her
Okay.
eyes just look at
Out of
I'm
character.
learning too much about you people. We haven't
Out of-
even started the interrogation.
Out of character, I really want to say something real quick. CD and Hazmat, I don't despise you guys as people. I'm just my character hates.
Oh
you.
yeah, they're good. They're
Okay.
good.
Oh, I
They know.
understand. I
Okay.
understand.
Okay.
I've played the
Alright.
villain more than
You
once.
have
it's
every
fine.
right. You have every right to hate us.
No, I'm,
Yeah.
I'm just clarifying.
Yeah.
First of all,
Also, we will not be letting you interrogate any Demetrius or Ro alone.
So we're
I can.
holding them alone.
I can. We do have the idea that they do want to separate you guys in some parts. So the idea is you guys are going to be separated by call too.
Usually, I don't like being in a room alone with people.
You're
The
not
only
going to be
exception-
alone. There's going to be a specific way you're going to be split up. I'm going to let them say it. But after about, let me remeasure. Zoom. After about 3 days of travel, 2 days technically for you all after you've woken up. Let me mark that on the calendar.
The interrogation music begins.
As you all arrive on the 24th of the last month of trees, the warm, almost hot day now, with the breeze coming through, the sky clouded over, you reach what appears to be a large mansion, as the cart pulls up, and you were all quickly ushered out after being slightly unchained, but still restrained, as each of you have at least 2 soldiers restraining you and beginning to lead you inside of this home, guided towards separate rooms. How do you split them off?
Gender.
All right. Demetrius and let's see, Ro is they them, so I guess we'll go by their original the gender, which is female. So Demetrius and Ro and Lonnie are going to be separated into one room, while Ash, Talbot, Timberpelt, and Durg are separated into another.
Okay.
This is gonna be a fun experience.
I
I'm actually
want
kind
my
of looking forward to this. This seems like it's gonna be fun.
All
I
right.
want to defend it.
So,
That's the question. How do you turn down the music, though?
Right click
oh,
on
how do you
it.
turn down the music? Yeah, right click it, and then you should be able to see volume.
Yeah.
User volume.
Okay, I gotta go back.
Apologies for these loud ass beats.
They bop
We
it.
the best music.
What the hell?
It's
Hazmat.
good music. It's just too loud for me.
All right.
Oh shit.
So, actually, I think since everyone, I think, would be okay if we did this, let's just have everyone stay in main call together, so we don't have to worry about keeping therapy in because he is the one recording. Let's go ahead and just stay in one call, and I'm just gonna ask those who are not interrogated mute themselves. You can listen
And
if you
deafen.
wish. Oh, and
They
deafen,
should
I
deafen,
suppose.
yeah.
If
Well,
you want, I can.
therapy can't do
well,
that.
actually, what I can do though is I can actually just stick my headset on the table and you wait for it
And
to
I'll
ping.
message you when it's done.
Yeah. That works.
Okay.
Works.
So, who do you want to interview first?
Oh, okay, we're starting. Or actually, no.
Let's
wait,
go
so we
with the
figure it out.
largest group.
Before we do the interview, I do want to speak to Pontifex first, privately.
Then can
Actually,
everybody...
everyone can actually be here for. Well, no, never mind. I think it'll be
Alright.
You guys could just move to the other one
I'm
instead
okay
of
with whatever.
like 5 people deafening real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna
yeah,
go
that's
use the
perfectly
restroom.
Allie may wanna
Oh,
you
good.
may wanna hop in with us real quick just so you can hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, hold on. I'll move you all to the private.
It's important for the Oh, never mind.
That's okay.
If it-
Also, Serpent, real quick.
Yeah, that's me.
Fuck, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. But no, I was gonna say, how are you doing? I haven't been able to talk to you much.
You're doing alright. I recently got Lords of the Fallen, so I'm probably gonna be playing that tonight, so I don't plan on going into work tomorrow.
Definitely let me know how it feels. Sorry, definitely let me know how it,
Oh, is
how
that
the game
100%.
is that
Also-
supposed to be like kind of Dark Soulish but like seamless co-op, or is that something different?
Yeah, it's Dark Souls just with seamless co-op, yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. Good. If you actually
some
let me know
weird
like
thing.
odd 2, I'd love to know.
Oh yeah, no, I'll type in the general and let y'all know what it's like.
Cool.
Also, hey Topman, how you doing?
Oh yeah, it's open. You missed quite a bit, huh?
Good. I got to have a quick therapy session today.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna pause it.
Female characters. So I want Demetrius, Lottie, and technically Ro, but not really. So Demetrius, Lonnie, I need the 2 of you. Demetrius, go ahead and deafen and mute, and Lonnie, just put your headphones down
Okay.
and find something fun to do.
Okay,
Sounds good.
so the male characters?
The male characters are going first. As the 4 of you, the 3 of you with Dirk included, are within this room, you are. How do you think the setup would have been, Miss Vera?
It's a very plain room. Some windows sort of boarded up due to the wear and tear of the mansion. No furniture except one table, and all of them chained to the floor, able to sit and stand, and that's about it.
All right. You are all sitting within this room, unsure of what's going to happen before the door opens. And I believe first would enter Miss Vera, as I can imagine Sir Reuben would have held the door open before following after her and shutting the door behind, locking it swiftly. As, please invoke your interrogation.
Ash is
Hello.
absolutely standing. So,
Yeah, you have no
Hello.
choice but to stand.
yeah, he doesn't really have a choice.
Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today?
By the way, I'm just kind of standing in the back of the room, kind of like by the door.
To be honest
So.
with you, groggy.
Bored.
Not great.
Not great.
I'm
I-
very...
I would like to apologize for the condition we have this place in currently. You all deserved a better interrogation, but there was no closer location before Rebecca catches up.
Ash looks very confused at this statement.
Shove it up your ass.
If Rebecca catches you, she will mutilate and kill you. I do not intend to do that. The king wants you alive.
I'll believe it when he kills me.
If he
Well,
kills
yeah.
you, that's his business. He told us he wanted you alive.
Yeah,
That's
he
all.
wants us. Yeah, he wants us alive so that he can kill us slowly himself.
Oh yeah, he's gonna torture us. I bet that. Stick a
You
little
slowly
twisted fucker. He
sound-
probably is.
This is getting really weird. So, Ruben, do you have the questions?
Yes, I do.
Grant, hand them over, and I'll put out my hand.
And I'll hand over the paper.
I will unravel it as I currently found it. I want everyone here in order to state your full name, your date of birth, and what land you come from. In order, so let's start. Let's just start top down of the voice call. That makes sense.
Okay, I think that's me. Allie, I forgot Ash's birthday.
Let me pull it up for you. Hold on. Do you, would y'all, I don't think you guys would remember doing it by Odrin's calendar. You'd only remember it by the Ashen
I
calendar.
don't even know Talbot's birthday.
I do. We made it. Let's see. Ash's birthday. Ash, your birthday is the 13th of Creator.
Okay, yeah. Alright, my name is Ash.
What is your date of birth?
Oh,
Slowly fading out of existence.
Yeah,
oh,
my
someone's
name's
moving.
Ash. Blackwood. But I was born on the 13th of Creator, but I don't really know what that month is correlated to this. In this land, I am from the nation of Ashen. We count our months a bit differently. I am 20. I believe I'm 25 years old.
I would hope you know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but it's hard to tell because I know it's my birthday's coming up. So
Oh, well then, happy birthday.
it's not. It's coming up. It's not today.
No, I'm saying like in advance,
Okay.
because I'm hopefully not seeing you after this.
Oh, of course.
You. And I'll just point at the next person.
That would be Timberpelt. Timberpelt, just to remind you, your birthday is the 4th of Thyfel.
4th of Thyfel. Alright. Okay, howdy. My name is Timberpelt. I too come from the land of Ash. And mine is the 14th, my date of birth. 4th. For the 4th of Thyfel.
Another Ashen date calendar, I assume. Do all of you come from Ashen?
Yeah, I do.
I don't.
know this. Yeah.
All right, we'll get to you last.
I'll give you a thumbs up.
The
Best you can.
last Ashen. Name and date of birth.
Talbot Wolfgang.
Talbot, your birthday is the 12th of Creator, which is actually the day before Ashes.
My birthday is the 12th of... fuck.
Are you
Well,
okay?
no. No, I am not okay. So what was it again, Allie?
The 12th of Creator.
Yeah, 12th of Crater, yeah. Fucking stupid ass. Put me in shame.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself. And the last one. And I'll look at a Dirk.
My name's Dirk. Last name here. I was born, I think, like, second month of quiet, around the 15th. I'm from here, more specifically towards the center. Well, actually, down towards this area, but I've lived up in the center. He's gonna stop and think. He doesn't really remember how old he is. I think 18, 19.
You look famished. Would you like a communion wafer?
No. I only eat meat. And vegetables. He's gonna specifically look at Ash.
I have been making him eat a bit more vegetables and fruits in his diet.
He doesn't seem to like that.
No. But I will.
Would you like some meat?
Can I hunt it?
I just like look at the chains. I'll have to come back to that.
No,
Okay.
Dirk, you can't hunt it.
His head hangs.
I mean, if you'd like, I can do this. I like wave my hands in front of his eyes. It plays a scene of
please
him
don't do
sort of
that,
like
please don't do
VR
that.
hunting.
Please don't do
He's
that,
gonna
please
like
don't do
kind of
that.
growl at you. Oh.
Yes, hunt the thing. And then I
No.
put it away, and I'll just like give him a slice of meat pie, like at his feet. Eat it.
Talbot's gonna whisper to himself, crazy negotiating.
He's gonna kick it away.
Okay, and I just wave my hands and it cleans up. Now, you are aware of our kingdom's and the Church of Light's decrees, royal orders, and ideas of the people. So I will ask you all, not one-on-one, you may all answer in the same order as you have. Why did you come to this land? Of course, Dirk, you will not be answering this one.
I was born here.
Okay.
You're doing great, Dirk.
Thank you. The others, I'm assuming you all came as a group, so why did you come?
I don't know any of these fucking people. I've only just met them like a month or two ago, probably. I don't even know. I don't even remember.
Oh, really? Oh, we might have to let this one go. I'm not buying it.
Are you stupid? Do I look like I'd lie?
Yes.
Can I roll?
I'd like to roll
I'm
insight.
just observing the background.
you both can
I'm also gonna
roll
roll
insight.
insight as well.
You
Yeah.
both can roll insight.
Does this guy lie?
I was about
Oh.
to say. I don't even know how long.
I
I've
don't
been-
think
Sir
he
Ruben,
lies.
From that natural 20 and from your 17, Vera, he's not lying. He did come from Ashen, but he only met them recently. Like, he showed up with them in the airship, but he didn't come with them. He just kind of did his own thing until they eventually found him.
Just tell
Talbot's
him the
sitting
truth.
there. It's the fucking Incredibles meme. He's got his finger pointed at Jesse like, are you this stupid? What might be with these? Look at them!
Look at them. I can see your point.
It's
Why?
very vaguely specious, but okay.
Why are you following them? If you just got picked up a month ago, did you know they're terrorists?
Terrorists? Well, I haven't seen these idiots do anything that would be considered terrorism.
That natural 20, Ruben, you kind of believe him, yeah. He hasn't really experienced anything like that.
Genuinely, I was just tagging along to have some wonderful adventures. And what am I? I'm fucking chained to this table!
You aren't chained to the table, you're chained to the ground, stupid.
I either fucking way. Look at me! I'm a nobleman, I shouldn't be like this!
Sir Ruben, please calm him down.
Some noblemen seem to like it.
This is.
I'm gonna
What did you just do to me?
I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "You need to calm down."
He's gonna look up at him, and you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna spit at him.
So, Ruben, do your special technique with prisoners.
And I'm gonna punch him in the face. Do I even need to roll to hit? I mean, he is chained up.
Probably
but-
not. No.
No, I think you would just auto hit. I mean, actually, no. Give me a hit just with advantage,
Okay.
because he can still duck.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
chained up.
CD,
He
how
may
do
be
I-
able to duck.
CD, how do I do this on the thing?
You
with-
do
thing
the
above?
same thing. You right click and then you hit the thing.
Mhm.
It's the same thing. It'll just show.
What?
If he misses,
Oh, I
it's gonna
see,
be
I
something
see.
really funny.
If you miss with an advantage,
Oh, I only rolled once.
It's okay.
No,
it's
it's-
a 19.
Yeah, 19 hits.
You punch him in the face. You've been punched in the face. Your beautiful, beautiful face.
He's gonna just, after he gets punched, he's gonna sit there. He's gonna just sit in silence. In silence, he's gonna.
well, obviously this one does not know anything, so we are not questioning him further. But he shall stay here with the rest of you, as I feel like he annoys you a little bit. Now, why did you two come?
Well, I came here mostly because I heard that there was a ship that was going to fly. And so I got on the ship. We didn't know where it was going, and we didn't know that there were any other lands besides Ashton. In fact, the captain literally told us that we will probably never be coming back. So,
Aren't they correct?
I don't know, I just wanted to be the first person to be... I just wanted to be one of the first people on a flying ship. And I wanted to see the world.
This really did not work out well for you.
Yeah, it really did not.
And I'm assuming your friend Timberpelt will agree with your story.
Yeah, we were all actually at the same table
Yeah,
when we got the invite.
I basically
Get on.
gave a person alcohol so that they would give me their family's tickets that were meant for their family.
And instead of just giving it to him, they
I
were
also got-
giving out to everyone at the table.
Yeah.
Alright, you two know more than your friend Dirk, or...
Hey, I know a lot, man.
Yeah, I mean... Do
I found
you...
you in the woods. You don't know anything about society.
I'm allowed to know things, man.
I'm sorry. Anyways, you two. I only have a few more questions left. I'm beginning to feel as though you do not know much.
No.
I will ask you 3 simple questions. There were more, but I'm going to simplify it for your sake. Please state any crimes you think you may have committed in Odrin's Light. Any at all.
I'm trying to think.
There is
If you
one that
need-
does to Timberpelt's mine.
If you do need help, the king has told us various crimes you've committed. And we can refresh your memory, and you may rebuke them here. This is
Okay.
the only court you're going to get.
What have they said then? What are our charges?
Yeah, what are her crimes? I'm doing an insight check just to make sure that he's not making bullshit
I'll
up.
willingly fail. I'm about to just tell the entire truth.
Yeah.
The king has said that you have tried an assassination attempt upon him, caused terror in the land, and have plainly been terrorizing the kingdom. Those are the 3. It's almost on the part of treason.
Assassination?
Yeah, the moment assassination's
No!
brought up, Talbot's gonna go. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna. Timberpelt is just gonna. Hold on.
We never attempted to kill the king.
Talbot's got his hands in his just fucking face. He's,
Okay, I will. Timberpelt will come up and say.
Oh wait, no wait,
"Oh,
that was. Oh wait, that was one that I think. I think one person did attack him, but that was not us. They were not with us, and we did not know that was happening.
I can't believe this.
Can I roll
All
insight
right.
on that?
Yeah,
Go
we're rolling
ahead.
on that.
Talbot's just gonna say, no, Talbot's gonna show up to say, oh, what? You mean the person who snuck into, I don't know, what's his face's house, and the king was there? And didn't even tell us.
22.
All right, I'm gonna
Um,
roll for
you can- They are telling the truth that it was out of their hands. It was a single party member, not the full party. And you can tell that they don't really believe it was an assassination attempt. If anything, it was a reverse assassination attempt.
Yeah,
you don't
self-defense.
Self-defense.
That was self-defense, though. The
What
king
was
attacked
self-defense?
first.
You mean, I was about to say, no, he fucked up Demetrius good.
The king attacked for. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll ask one last question, and this may answer it.
I believe. Well, that's what I was told. The king attacked first, and like, they also almost killed the person.
He did not look harmed when you saw him by the slightest bit, and she was absolutely demolished.
Yeah, I think Ash is just gonna go into full detail about like how the state of his friend, and like literally like that the king was like literally about to execute them in front of like everybody.
What was the
Listen.
reason he tried to kill Demetrius again? Wasn't it because she saw something he didn't want seen? I believe that's what it
Pretty.
was.
That's what Demetrius did tell you all.
Yeah.
Was that she saw something, and then afterwards he found her.
Yeah.
Listen. I have one last question, and this may become apparent to why the king wants you here.
She also.
What is your statement on the tainted, and have you collaborated with any other than your friend?
And the other one.
And
Which
yeah,
other
the
one?
Ro is part
I-
tainted.
Oh,
believe that the way that they are treated by the kingdom is terrible.
truth
And
be
I-
told, I've only been with two. I don't really give a damn what happens to them.
And have you collaborated with any? In particular, Sir Reuben, what was her name? If not, Ali, give me the name.
We could roll history for you. Oh,
I believe a piece of parchment was given to you,
oh yeah.
and it's the name of Miss. Oh my god, even I forgot it. Chandra.
Chandra.
Chandra. I knew it was a
Have
CH. I wanted to say Chiron for some reason. I was like, no,
Have
that's
you ever
not it.
been? I was also thinking of the tavern, the one in the quarry.
Oh, the one who runs the Tainted Keep.
Yes. Have you ever been associated with
Um,
whatever her name is?
let me find the picture I sent you guys. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Miss Muriel Dulcian.
Have you ever been associated with that name?
Muriel Dulcian.
Muriel Dulcian.
Not a damn clue.
Oh.
Marion Dolshin? I have no clue who that is.
Good, she's a leading terrorist. Anyway, next question.
They throw
Have
the
you ever
word
been-
terrorist around a lot.
I think
Have
we
you-
were, I don't know. I think we ran into Chandra once, but we didn't collaborate with her on anything.
Alright. Then I'm gonna roll up the little parchment and put it back in my pouch. There's no further need to interrogate any of you, but you will be staying here with two guards watching with the fiercest of eyes. As for food, and I'll just go over, unlock the door, open it, and sort of just move my hand forward as plates fly in front of all of you of sandwiches. Eat up.
Dirt's
I-
gonna
also-
faceplant in a sandwich.
I'm also going to walk back to the guy I punched and heal him with lay on hands for 6 points.
Get your fucking hands off me.
You need to calm
You-
down as I raise my other hand.
Yeah, he's gonna look him dead in the eye.
Actually, I'm gonna lay on hands is a touch spell. I'm gonna punch
Yes,
him and
yes,
heal
it
him when I punch him.
I want to do something real fast. It's gonna be good roleplay. When he punches him, he's gonna say, "The fact you call that a punch is funny." But you wanna know what's real funny? That several children slaughtered, and you didn't do a damn thing. but sit in that little tower, probably waiting for us, huh?
We
Like some
only
guards.
wait for terrorists. We have
Ah,
no
yes.
knowledge of the children.
Exactly. That's the point. Chasing
Yeah.
fairy tales when the real villains get away. Can you believe that?
Now, I
No,
am
when we were in
being
that tower,
quite.
a child was kidnapped and almost killed.
I am being patient with all of you, and I am doing as I have been taught and told by the king. But I have been known to make. No, you're not worth it. None of you are. Reuben, leave the room. I'll be following shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
don't
leave
get
the
to
room.
decide somebody else's worth.
Reuben's only leaving the room, and once he does, I will hold my cane out and just examine it. The king has entrusted me with executions before. He's entrusted me with torture, ripping fingernails off, ripping teeth out. I don't like the tough guy act you're putting on. We are trying to help you. We do not want you to seem dead to the king. Our goal was to simply excommunicate you, go back to Ashen. That is our plan. I don't want violence out of something as small as this. I'm not a fan of the king, but he's in charge and I must follow his orders. And you, and I'm gonna point to the barbarian, don't you mess with Reuben. And I'll simply slam the cane down and walk out with it.
They're definitely together, right?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Does it really matter?
There's like in his sandwich, just like. Mm-hmm.
Tough guy act. If only she knew how scared I was.
Alright. I guess
All
we
right.
went nothing.
Let me message at
Therapy.
pod and at therapy. Come back. There's Odd, and let me message also. Therapy, are you there?
I am here. I mean, he's here now.
Come.
Come, gather round for a little campfire.
Come here, little boy.
Oh Jesus
Come
Christ!
here!
The music just turned to fucking sinister. What the fuck?
I know, it's
Yeah.
terrifying. So, I'm gonna need Serpent and, Tobin to deafen yourselves, please.
Okay.
Okay.
And also, yeah, there we go. Okay. The two of you are currently within a simple room, windows boarded, as it's sort of like a plain room. You are currently chained to the floor with small tables nearby you, that are also, stamped into the ground, unable to be moved, as you hear the door handle rattle as, the door opens, and first the Pontifex who had captured you walks inside, followed by the large Owlin, and he shuts the door and locks it behind him. As it's
Good
just
morning.
the two of you and Ro.
Good morning. How are we today?
I am feeling drained, to be honest.
I'm here, and
Oh, hello, Ra.
Oh, hello.
How are you doing today? I mean, you look quite well.
I've been through worse. I'm just glad I'm not dead. That's a bonus.
Yes, that is honestly a bonus. We are trying our best to keep you alive. That is our goal.
Oh.
If that changes anything, then I hope that makes you feel a little better.
Well,
We're
I'm
not
kind
going
of chained to the fucking ground, and there's a thing
Yeah.
around my neck that's practically fucking choking me. What makes you think that's gonna change? You fed me a fucking cupcake, and that's how it goes, huh? Yeah, sure, you let me give up, and I put my hands in the back of my head, and I'm like, ooh, but no. Eh.
I'm literally dying.
Like, and you do
She's
notice that
literally dying.
Demetrius is looking a little worse for wear. Like,
Oh,
worse than when you got her.
you
Wait,
look a
who's looking
little.
worse?
Demetrius. The
So,
tainted.
Ruben, I think you need to punch some sense into. No.
I'm gonna kind of like walk up and kind of examine them. Not like with the best medical that I know. I'm not like a doctor, but
moving the chin around, just looking at
yeah,
him.
like
It
Big
looks like
owl eyes.
they're almost being, like, drained of life. As if, like, when you first saw them, they looked fine. They looked, like a normal tainted. But here they look not great. And Demetrius, you will notice, like, do you actually touch her?
Oh.
who, me?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Do you actually touch her?
I mean, my hands are cuffed, so I can't.
I'm asking if he's touching you.
Yes.
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 Demetrius, you're surprised. You've known soldiers not to touch you for the sake of they believe it is a contagion that the tainted is. But this soldier just approached you and touched your face.
Can I roll
Eyeing you to
medicine to
see if you're
see if
okay.
they're? Can I medicine to see if they're poisoned? Because that's my only
Yeah.
My first thought is that they're poisoned.
Yeah, sure thing. Give me medicine.
It's a
Surprised to
6.
see-
Yeah.
surprised to see that.
It honestly, you've seen poison before. This doesn't feel like a poisoning, but there is something you cannot identify.
Are you
Surprised to see
poisoned?
that not everyone is fooled by those foolish rumors.
Are you talking about the rumors of the touch?
Yes, that my people having some sort of a sickness or virus or some sort of.
You do not. As much as the king likes to say you do.
Oh,
You're just
golly,
people.
wow.
But you are people that are unwelcome as of now. I must act in accordance of what he says. And for the sake of that, we shall proceed with the interview.
I'm gonna like
Very
after
well.
examining them, I'm gonna kind of back off and say, I used to believe in that theory as well.
It is spread quite wide. Falsehood, if you ask me.
And now you understand the reasons why, what reasons I do to, well, the reasons why I'm doing.
You do also see, as you have examined her, Reuben, and Vera, I'd say, looking over her, you do recognize that she has multiple eyes. You would have taken the cloak off, recognized its magical capabilities, and her eyes are... She has multiple. She has one on one side, and then 3 on the other, then 1 in the middle. And one on the left side, the very top, is almost glazed over, as if it no longer can see, nearly shut, as there is what looks like something has hit her in the face. It's definitely a fresher wound, as she has been harmed. Not recent, but at least like within a month's span, about.
Quick question so I can get an understanding. Are the eyes that are all over them, do they all look in the same direction as eyes do, or are they all looking in different directions, kind of like a
They follow
chameleon or
the
something?
same
Yeah,
direction.
they follow.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they were just
Okay.
But the glazed one no longer sees, from what you can tell.
Yeah.
Its vision gone.
And I'm not like taking what I believe based off the image is bandages on their arm, but I'm not taking them off. But have those been there for a while, or?
It seems like they've been there for a while, just sort of like something to wrap up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna back off and stand in the back of the room.
I will need you all to state your full name, your date of birth, and what land you come from. I am assuming at least 2 of you, or the 3, come from Ashen, as your
No,
compatriots.
born and raised here, bitch.
Alright, so that is, you're with Dirk then.
Nah, I was not with Doug. I'm actually from Brannist.
Oh, I'm from Brannis.
Oh, well, how wonderful for you. I thought I actually recognized you from somewhere. Are you that poncy little girl that... Oh, no, I recognize you. No, I'm not gonna say anything else.
It is a touching subject, yes.
Oh, yeah, touching. Keep my mouth
So
shut.
you are Ro. I don't need any more from you. The other
Rolona.
two.
Well, you very much know that I am from the quarry. And, well,
I am sorry you are from there. I know what they do.
Did we set up a birthday for Demetrius?
I don't think we did.
No, I don't think. Oh my god, that was the one thing I forgot. You just want to make it like, what kind of time of the year do you
I
think she
mean,
would have been born on? Like
I mean,
seasons wise.
I would say, actually, just to make it interesting, just put like the month of October.
Month
Like
of
fall.
October.
Like
Okay,
fall.
so. Oh, actually, give me a history check, Demetrius.
Oh, okay. Give me more. Wait, there we go. 16.
You said 16?
Yep.
You realize you kind of recognize the guard from the quarry.
The one that's interrogating?
Yeah, the owlin who had touched you.
Yeah, not
You
me.
you kind of recognize him from the quarry. Maybe seen his face once or thrice before.
So you're from there.
He was a soldier, yes.
I
Also, we're
have been stationed in the quarry for some time.
So now you understand, or you've seen how you see how the king just treat my people, or treat the people in the quarry.
You see my face kind of is hesitant, but I just don't say anything.
by
Ruben,
the
there's no
way,
need to answer.
I'm gonna note it. You were born on the second month of renewal, the 30th.
Alright, so you were born then. And are you from here or this place called Ashen?
Wait, you're looking at Lonnie, right?
No, you.
Um, no, I'm from here. I don't believe there's some sort of tainted anywhere else. Well, not that I've been told.
Not that I know of, no. And Lonnie, are you from Ashen?
Lonnie.
She remains silent and doesn't participate in conversation. I will make direct eye contact with you.
Ruben, I've got this one, and I'll just, like, sort of walk up to you. The quicker you answer questions, the faster this is, and I can get you home safe. I'm not going to turn you into the king if you think I'm like...
If you think that part cut out, I'm asking as a player.
Okay. If you think I'm going to turn you into the king, I'm not going to do that. You will go safely back to your land as soon as you answer my questions. I have no quarrel with you or your light snuffers.
Out of curiosity, who gave that name?
Okay, who do you think? Let's just take a wild guess here.
Yeah,
If that's
I
if
feel like they'd have
if
more of
that's
the
if
naming
that's the
experience.
if that's the case, then oh my god, that's
It
all I
is
can say.
horrible. I thought it was going to be like scary. No, light
From some
snuffers?
from someone like from the top, like they came up with that name.
You know what would have been a cool name? The Daybreakers. You know, like you break the day and turn it into night. That would have been a good name.
It does fit with what I'm trying to do.
And what are you trying to do?
Simple. I want to make independence for my people, and just break the basically just the repetitive motto of you born in light and die in light.
As a holy woman, everyone is born into the light and dies in the light. Your people are no different. If I was able to let tainted into my church, I would. Currently, I cannot. And I'm sorry for that.
And that I don't have any remorse towards you. Only your king.
I guess this question is more aimed towards Lani, if they would like to talk. You are aware of our kingdoms and the Church of Light decrees, royal orders, and the ideas of the people. Why did you and your friends come to this land, Lani?
Ju remains making eye contact, but it's still producing no conversation.
I'm going to step forward and stand by Pontifex.
So, Reuben, it is okay. I will reach inside of my one of the pockets, and I'll take out a very small scalpel. I will then simply examine it.
Mm.
I want to not have to do this, but I need answers, or else it's your head. And I've warned your friends not to play the tough act. You all are innocent people in my eyes, but currently in the King's you are all traitors and possibly will be put to death unless I get answers. So if you want to live with your friends, I suggest we hurry it up.
I'm gonna roll something if that's okay, Ali.
Sure.
I'm gonna roll insight, see if he's being honest.
Are those guinea pigs?
Yeah, I have a game boogie in the background.
I could hear it. I could hear it.
He loud as
Um,
hell.
It's a little mice in the walls.
That's just a rat.
Do you... Okay, the insight is 11. Would you roll a... You may... Let's see. I'm presuming you are telling the truth, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and just roll me a persuasion.
Alright, where the hell's my persuasion at? May I have help on this, Ruben? Because I actually do want to persuade them that I'm telling the truth. Because I am telling the truth, please.
Nailed it.
Yep. Well, actually, I could just I'll just use this. I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Oh, I'll be in it. In the zone of truth, I'll say the exact same.
And everyone's aware that this has been casted.
Can I do Arcana to know what this spell is?
I think you know.
I think
you know.
You know what the spell is.
You know that
Okay.
this is a
Yeah.
zone.
It's a spell that everyone is aware is happening. You
Okay, cool.
may not tell a deliberate lie, but you are allowed to dance around the truth if you wish so. But telling a deliberate lie is you are unable to do so, and Vera will repeat herself after the spell happens, and she will be telling the truth.
All I want is answers, and you will all be let go.
Lonnie continues to remain silent as you can tell that no question has been asked.
Why did you and your friends come to this land? My guinea pig really wants to know.
Come on, tell him.
Oh, come on.
Can I do an insight check too? On my own?
Sure.
On yourself.
No, not
Am
on
I
myself.
just on our own.
On my own, away from
Ah.
other people's influence.
You may, yeah.
Neat.
These are two people that really just want answers.
I was kind of
They
hoping it would
do
fail.
mean that. What?
I was kind of hoping it would fail.
No, these are just two people that want answers. While you are, part of you is afraid because she is holding a scalpel,
Well,
but at the same time, it's seemingly out of desperation. She wants answers. In fact, staring at her longer, it's almost like she's more afraid than you.
yeah, because Lonnie's not afraid at this point. She's more angry and irritated than
Anger does come from fear,
true.
but she is more afraid than you. Not of you, but of just the circumstance.
So, why did you and your friends come to this land?
In your head, without her opening her mouth, she'll say, exploration.
Thank you. And I'll put the scalpel away. You and your group have caused trouble, as the king has said. I'm going to actually ask you. List out what various crimes you think you have committed. At the end, I will tell you what the king has said against you and your group. Unless you can't think of any, which then I do not blame you.
Is this still to me, I ask, as a player?
All of you.
Cool.
Well, the only thing, well, I recently did join the group, since out of curiosity I have heard tales about them. But the recent thing I have done while in the group was I did infiltrate one of the warden's house, just to gather information. And I think the rest of you already know, since I imagine the king would just basically will brag about it, just catching it tainted and almost getting killed by him. That's the only thing I can think of that is more of a crime. Well, in their eyes.
Ro,
Also,
any crime?
to clarify, Ali, I believe Zone of Truth has a save it can make, correct?
I do not believe so.
That's if you're making a law. Actually, no. Yeah, you're right. It is a save. Sorry,
There's a save that
I'd
happens when
fail.
the spell goes off.
yeah, that's my bad. Y'all make a charisma. It's a DC of 14.
Is it
think
to
I-
deliberately lie?
Charisma save? Well, it's
Um,
just like to resist the effects of the spell initially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just to resist. It's a charisma save.
Yeah,
Sorry, that was
and
my bad. I completely missed that.
I will say if you fail or succeed at if you succeed at the person will know you succeeded that, and they'll know you can lie.
That
I
is
know
true.
that's
I do know that if you succeeded, I know that you broke the spell.
What was the spell name?
Zone of Truth.
Oh, Zone of Truth, okay.
I will
I mean,
deliberately
Dimitri-
fail as I have no secrets to hide.
Yeah, I think Demetrius would do the same. She at that point, I don't think she has no reason to lie. Since at the moment she is hanging by a thread.
Oh, yeah.
To me,
Yeah, you know whether a creature succeeds or fails when it's saving throw. That's what
Right,
it
yeah,
says.
the last sentence of the first paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
Demetrius,
will
I have a
intentionally
question
fail
for
to.
you.
Oh, I thought I was being asked the question.
Well, we'll get back to you in a second. I just thought of
Oh,
something.
okay. I guess I'm fucking chopped liver.
If
Fine.
you speak about chopped liver, your friend, what's his name, Dirk, might come in here and eat you.
That's not
He's
my
been
friend.
very-
That's
Oh,
just
he's
a
very
dude they
hungry.
picked up who was homeless, who could turn into a. Never mind.
Turn into a what?
He can turn into a thing, that's for sure.
Is it human?
I don't know.
Okay. I have a question for you, Demi. How do I pronounce your name once more?
It's. Do you want me to go by spell in order?
You do not have to spell it out for me. Just say it how it is said.
It's Demetrius.
Demetrius? All right, thank.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get it wrong. I apologize.
It's fine.
Corrects
What
his
i-
spelling error.
I must ask, do you know of the tainted named Chandra?
Yes. I mean, she's a very well-known tainted since, who else can escape from White Gulch and have a reputation?
The king has told me to inform you Chandra has been executed. She was executed 2 weeks ago, and there was a celebration held after her death. How were you associated with Chandra?
Wait, say that again? You cut out. Sorry.
How were you associated with Chandra?
To be honest, I have never met her.
That's funny. The king told me he would get a rise out of you, as if you knew her.
To be honest, she is tainted, of course, but I never met the person. I
So
would
this
very
is a-
much would like to meet her, but I've never met her.
If you meet the king, I can assure you, you will meet her. At least where she is now.
And didn't you say that she's dead?
Exactly. If the king gets his hands on you, you will be killed. And I have been told by your friends, as in the crimes, that I may as well confess now. The king has accused you of being terrorists, traitors to the kingdom, snuffing out the light, and performing an assassination attempt, causing chaos among the kingdom. And your friends have informed me that the assassination attempt came about because the king tried killing you, and it looks like he nearly succeeded.
Nearly. Not without the help of my friend Lonnie. Or seems they were able to get me out of from death embrace, which was a very close encounter.
Maybe you would have met Chandra after all. And your friends. If I may ask you,
Oh, go ahead.
have you any affiliation with any tainted terrorist group? Including the madam who runs the tavern down at the quarry.
Tainted Keep!
Tainted Keep. Oh, Ro, you seem interesting.
No, that was me. As a DM, you keep saying tavern.
Yeah, whatever. Tainted Keep.
And the woman that they are speaking of is Miss Muriel Dulcian, the traitor tainted.
The traitor.
So, Demetrius, any association?
No. I mean, very little. Just as I despise them.
And I'm gonna, as I, just normally stare at you all, about to ask another question, I just kind of turn away to face Reuben. Reuben, there is no point in interrogating these people any further.
So I still can't say what the... No, whatever.
No, please do. And I turn around.
Hello, hi, it's me. The person you were gonna ask questions to and then you skipped.
What is your
You know, I
association
like
with this group?
attention. Well, I met them after they met me. And, it was in Brandis, actually.
I hope you all found it lovely.
Yeah, it was while things were happening. And then things stopped happening. And, actually, would you roll me a history on the name Ro, actually, after, them talking like this for a bit? Roll me a history on their name, because you might actually remember a bit
21.
of them.
Wait, who?
This
Me
is
as well, or
after they're like I'm from Brandis, I was a part of things that they weren't involved in, but things were done. This is the person that you realize is aware is the person involved and probably the fault for burning down 3 bars in retaliation for their oppression towards Tainted. The music stopped. I'm scared now.
No.
Ro,
That's my name. Don't wear it out, sugar.
Do not call me sugar. I have
Sorry.
a lot of things to talk to you about. You know, hearing your name fills me with a remembrance, a memory. And it's grand, a memory, isn't it? Especially hearing a name. A name leaves the tip of the tongue so many times. Yet, eventually, you form a memory with that name. And I'm gonna hold out my hand as a tavern is built like almost holographically, but like in sort of sped up time. Taverns. And then
Yeah.
it lights on fire.
I would have known no one was killed, except for that one time. But that wasn't even me.
There are many people here who do not deserve the king punishment. They are innocent people. You attacked Brannist, and I crush my hands into a fist as the tavern fucking explodes. You deserve something remarkable done to you.
Oh yeah.
And Reuben,
I step forward.
you are not going to be needed right now, and I advise you not to heal her. And
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
I'm going to take out my revolver and look at it.
Oh,
How much do
Jesus
you value
Christ.
your life?
That's a gun.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been with this group for a little bit, and since traveling with them, they've done a lot more than you shit little gods have ever done. You know, meeting these people, they have helped save part of my kind. They have helped people in need. We saved a kid from a witch in the woods.
We've gotten the story.
Yeah, there were 20 others. Did you know that?
I'm not a part of the god. I'm a part of the church. This
Did you
matters
know
for
about the other people who've perished and fallen? It doesn't even matter. Part of the church, yeah? You're supporting those people who have lost their family members after deaths, huh? What about when families have died, you know? When kids have died, when mothers have died, when fathers have died, huh? Did you do anything about it? No, you just stood there and you watched. You stood there, you took their little gifts for you, and you watched.
I'm gonna look at the revolver one last time.
I value my life as much as you value the people beneath your feet.
Whoa.
Well, indeed.
So step over me the way you stepped over the rest of them. Because I'm not moving. If you want to shoot me, shoot me. You're just gonna taint your hands with blood. And I'm gonna taint your floors.
I'll stare at the revolver one last time, and I'll look at her. Actually, Sir Reuben,
Yes.
do you have a dagger on you?
No, I pull out a hand axe and kind of wham it on the basically throw it on the table.
This will work just fine. I holster the revolver, I take the hand axe, and I'm gonna carve traitor into her forehead.
Jesus Christ.
Sir Reuben, please hold her.
Ruben's gonna go and basically just hold her still.
Right.
And I believe with how deep I'm cutting, I'm going to leave a permanent mark.
Go ahead and roll me damage with that hand axe.
What's the damage?
Hand axe, I believe, is D6.
D6. Would I add any bonus or no? I'm assuming not.
If you want to, you can.
I normally have a
You have
+6 to sharp things, so
If you want to, you can.
yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9. Hold on. Wait. There we go. 9. I forgot to hit roll.
Alright. They're fairly damaged. This is not a strong person. As, Ruben, you go and you just hold her by a single hand as you lift her head up, and, Vera, you take the edge of the hand axe and begin to carve as she screams. As she screams and she screams. As you delve this thing into her skin, this red skin that is covered in parts of tattoos and entwinings of love carefully placed into both her horns and her piercings and everything. As you carve this into her, and after a few moments, you drop her head, and as it lulls a bit, the blood pouring down her face, you have marked her as traitor.
I'm going to
Demetrius is
slam.
going to scream, but in anger.
I'm gonna slam the hand axe into the table. I'd keep my mouth shut if I were you. You're not a criminal. She is. I've done worse. She's
And you call
lucky.
us animals.
I never called you animals. That's the king speaking. I do what is needed of me to protect my home and my people. I'm the
Do not come
only-
back! Do not come back! I put a message. I saw someone deafen.
Hello? Sorry.
Hello?
That's phone guy. Anyway.
Hello there.
Hello,
Hi, what's
hello.
going on? Knock, knock. Yes.
Ignore
I've
the
done-
screaming. Ignore the
Yeah.
violence.
Do not tell me what to do. I'm trying to save you, and she burns my home. How would you feel if someone destroyed the quarry? That is all I ask.
Unless it's the quarry being gone, we're kind of be a Thanksgiving.
I will do this. I will do the same thing to their home.
I do not want to destroy more lives, only the person who caused the pain. And I'm not killing her. I am keeping good on my promise. A little mocked, but the same.
You think
I will
that's a
not-
mock? You think that's a mock, huh?
I
You think I
believe
haven't
in
been
what
mocked with the
Rebecca-
stupid fucking version that the tainted shit on me? Huh? You think a little bit of traitor on my face is gonna even hurt? Even just a littlest bit? You might as well lock me up. I'm gonna burn down another one. I'm gonna go back to Brandis. I'm gonna burn it all fucking down.
Well, that's enough.
You're messing with the wrong bitch.
You've been through
This
enough.
is temporary.
Well, you've been
temporary.
through-
I don't care what I've been through. Huh? The only person I know somewhat well is the fucking gnome, and even then all I done was sleep with her!
Reuben, take the
Uh,
others into the room with the men.
Hi, Cleo.
Hi, Cleo.
Like,
I'm
Take the
going
others.
to I'm going to grab my hand axe and kind of wipe the blood that's on it on my on like my clothes that's on it like under my armor, and then kind of put it away and basically they're still chained up, but I'm just unchaining them from the ground, and I'm gonna basically walk each one to the other room.
You can go now with your friends. I need to do something, and I'm just gonna, and I'll before they leave, I'm still in this zone of truth. I'll just say, I'm sorry, I'm about to break a promise, and I'll use thaumaturgy and slam the door shut as they're walking out into the next room with all their friends in it.
I'm gonna
As I'm
charge into the door that they tried to shut with thaumaturgy.
Will there be a strength contest because you're holding them, Sir Reuben?
yeah, I'm gonna attempt to restrain him.
Well, you're gonna win, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Go ahead, roll me strengths. Let's see if this gets passed.
Am I still exhausted from the past, or would that have gone away from the struggle?
No, it was only a minor exhaustion.
Okay, cool.
Oh Jesus.
There you go.
Oh, never mind.
You attempt to pull away, and he, without any effort, just pulls back.
And I'm gonna basically say,
That way I can at least say in the future that she tried.
Yeah.
I understand how you feel. Please move along.
She's gonna elbow you in the groin area, or I guess headbutt.
He's wearing armor.
There's metal there.
Ow, my armor!
I got one of those. Groin protectors just for this situation.
I'm gonna take a point of damage.
But, oh yeah, y'all of you can indefinite now.
I'm gonna
Also,
escort
real
them
quick,
back
she's
to the
gonna look
room.
at-
I do want to note.
She's gonna look at the. Oh, God.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, she's gonna look at Ruben and say, just to be honest, how far you put my weapon?
Do I know this information?
You would have probably been the person
I am
to remove it from her.
It's secured. It's not far away.
At least just keep it close because I am actually dying.
What do you mean dying?
It is
Are you
something,
connected to this weapon?
Yes. That's one of the, let's just say perks if you made with a deity. Or with a patron. Just, I would like to have it near. So I won't just, just be worthless. Or just be a corpse.
I'll move them to the room. I'll move them into like the room with the others, and then I'm going to kind of step out of the room, leaving the guards in there. And then I'll walk back into the room with his weapon basically like on my back. It's sheathed on my back.
As you begin to do that, and everyone is begun to be reunited, those who are in the other room realize Ro is not with them, as from the other side of the wall, you hear a almost yell of defiance as Ro cries out, I don't give a shit about any of this! I don't give a shit about any of this! This was all just fucked shit! All I needed was all of this shit to just go the fuck away! But then I come along with these guys for 5 fucking minutes! I don't want any of this anymore! You wanna kill me? Fucking kill me!
What the fuck?
Enough!
You want enough? Fucking kill me. Do it, coward. Do it. Do it for the fucking people that may have killed you when you were kidnapped on that fucking island, eh?
You know, King had one thing. You tainted can be such pricks, and I'm just gonna slice down and begin working my magic.
I think the last thing she will mutter, just for you, is, I bet your parents were so excited when you were gone. Piece of shit.
When this is happening, like in the room I'm just gonna kind of eye up everyone in the room. Get a good read on everyone. How is everyone in the party looking?
How is everyone in the party looking?
What the fuck? Oh!
Lonnie's.
Besides looking dead, she is both.
I'll go last.
You can notice all her eyes are just fucking widened, and
I do
also forgot to mention
have your
that's
weapon
how-
now on my back, so you may feel a little bit better. I don't know
Yeah.
how that
Having
works.
it closer does make you feel better.
All Talbot has to say is, Ro, we may have not gotten along, but I respect you for those final words.
There's something else that we don't know.
What's
You
going
can
on?
just you could see if anyone's gonna look at my character. I'm basically like kind of like stone cold staring, but I'm kind of. You could see a look of like even I wouldn't even do that.
The only thing that Talbot can respond with is a smirk, but not a smirk of like, he was right, just a very broken, I am not mentally okay smirk.
What was that
She
performance
cannot-
for?
That was for Lonnie looks like she's doing okay. She seems to have just kind of accepted the situation with a natural 20. That's what you guys can read.
Right. After a minute or so, the Pontifex returns, her once perfect white clothes smeared with blood.
I'm sorry I was not able to rescue all of you. I did make a promise and I broke. If it helps, I only killed the only criminal in this party. The rest of you will be sent home and free to go.
The only criminal thing that she did was just like what? Just burn down town.
Burn down taverns in my home.
Yeah,
And she
that, you
also
can't really
confessed to
defend that,
killing
can you?
someone.
Demetrius, I don't know if you can defend that, can you?
Just
Killing people who literally would just literally attack the tainted.
It was still citizens of Brennus. That is really all that matters in that situation. She killed people. From what I know, you haven't. You should all be thankful that she confessed to the only crime your party has ever committed. And besides, that wasn't even a party effort, it was a her effort. Now, I don't know what else there is left to do with all of you, and I'll like wave a hand over my clothes as I use prestidigitation to clean myself up. The king described you all as criminals. I don't see that. And I'm confused. Why does he hate you all?
Because we helped people who were tainted. That's it.
I mean, in all fairness, he really helped one, and I don't even think Demetrius counts, really.
We tried to. We tried to, mostly.
I basically just volunteer.
As far as I can tell, the moment I stepped off that boat, I've been so confused. Everything's been trying to kill me.
Yeah.
And it's just... No matter where you go, things are the same. Even in Ashen. Oh, I left the horrors behind, only to find new ones. Oh.
Basically, it seems that the king doesn't like anyone that isn't from the light.
I'm beginning to realize that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the room for 1 second and pull a chair as I sit down just thinking. I don't know what to do. I thought it would be a simple, you guys committed these crimes, I'd send you on your merry way.
Well, welcome to the land of confusion.
You know, I'm beginning to see a pattern here. Nobody's really the asshole, are they? Everybody's just kind of lost and confused. Nobody knows who's good, nobody knows who's bad. We all just want to live a good, nice life.
Are there guards in this room, Allie?
I know you had posted up too. Would you have made them leave?
I can usher them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
They would have left then.
And with the room being quiet and stuff, I'm just gonna sit down and look at all of you. There is one connection between us. The king. He's been spiraling out of control for a while now. I've just chosen to ignore it. I asked for this because a lot of people are worried about you due to his lies. And I was scared for a bit. And he threatened me into doing this. I thought it would be a simple job. I grab you all, I interrogate you, I send you on your way. He really doesn't like you. Land of confusion. Great way to put it.
Catching on, I like that.
So what do you want to do now?
I don't know. Ruben, do you have any ideas? I know you are more of the practical type.
Well, I'm speaking on a personal matter. The king is not in shape to rule. He is not a man of honor. He doesn't serve the people. He relaxes in his castle. I've spent 4 years guarding it, and I've seen enough of how he's acted. Nevertheless, he is royal blood, and committing something like that would be high treason if we were to.
Oh, yes. Speaking of, real quick, as you
I'll look
are
up. Yeah.
all having this moment for a brief minute, um, I'm gonna need both Vera and Demetrius to roll me a religion with advantage.
Oh fuck. Religion for advantage. Ooh.
Yeah, I think Ash is just gonna go over to Lonnie and just put his hand on Lonnie's shoulder and just make sure that she's okay.
I rolled a 21. I don't know why I didn't send.
With a performance,
Give
you could tell that
me
she's
a-
a natural 20 per performance to make it look
Fuck.
like she's okay. She looks like she's okay. She looks like she's kind of accepted the situation. Ash.
I got a 12.
I know. I know that that's what it looks like, but I feel like Ash does know Lonnie a bit more. That like she would still need at least need some comfort. Form of
Probably.
comfort.
You
Yeah, like
I'd say with that 12, with everything that's gone on, Demetrius and Vera, your eyes kind of lock. And Demetrius, you notice something different about her. And Vera, you notice a lot about her. And the both of you feel this kind of tingling in your head. It's like, oh, two of them in the same room. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Another.
Demetrius meet
Yes,
Vera.
and that's-
Vera meet Demetrius.
My eyebrows like raise.
This is Demetrius. Yeah,
Oh!
Judging by your methods of dealing that situation, it all makes sense now.
Seeing your clothes, this makes sense.
Give me one
Does the
second. Hold
spirit
on.
not give it away?
Ruben, the weapon from your back is going to fly off from it and land in front of Demetrius. You needed that back.
Oh,
Yeah,
You know
I
what?
have to.
Can I attempt to catch it when it flies off my back?
You may
I'll-
attempt. Yeah, this roll me dexterity.
I
A
want.
dex roll.
Yeah, dex roll.
Can I block him from catching it?
He would not catch it. It's moving
Okay,
very
good.
fast, and this
I'm
is
gonna try to catch it, but it's gonna fly right past me.
I'll even like put my hands up and like his hands just hold my arm, and I'm like, no.
You recognize a blade of Demetrius, of Merde's, as it lands in front of Demetrius, and the almost sense of bloody red comfort just envelops the two of you. As she's like, now get along, and don't lose that again. I know what was going on, but still, it's your precious thing. It'd be a shame
I mean,
if
what
you
else
lost
can I
it
do
and you
if it's
lost
been taken
everything
away?
else.
Wait.
I know, I understood.
Ouch.
it's a family reunion.
I'm
Let's
going
say-
to.
Play nice.
I'll.
We couldn't hear that, right?
No, you cannot hear this, but you did see the blade leave his back and land in front of Demetrius.
And I'm kind of like frozen, like, oh, what just happened?
Demetrius,
Yes.
answer me this
He's-
without any input from your friends. And I'm just gonna keep staring at you with that knowing look. Are you innocent?
Questions. Are you innocent?
By well, by
You are cutting out a little bit.
by serving
Demetri- Oh.
Oh, am I still
Unfortunate.
cutting out? God damn it!
You're back,
good,
you're
you're
back,
good.
you're back, you're back, you're back,
You're
you're
good.
back.
Alright, there we go. By serving Merde, what do you think?
That's good enough for me. And I'll even reveal it to them because honestly, I think they're innocent. I'm gonna hold my cane out and like tap like the top of its head, and it'll. You want me to describe it?
Go right ahead, monsieur.
The cane was topped with a golden aeonum symbol, and it was made of a fine wood. But as I tap the top of its head, the wood starts to break, and the gold begins turning into a crimson red as it turns into a scythe. And I hold it and I slash all of your chains, freeing all of you, at least from where you are standing right now. The magic collar is still on. You are all innocent. There's no need to argue this. I do not know why the king is after you, but we need to get you to safety and fast. Rebecca could be here in any second.
I got a question, Allie.
Yeah.
Oh, that madness.
Is my bestial still in lock?
Yes, the collar
Ow.
is still upon your throat, so that is still locked.
Ah, I never thought I'd miss it.
I'll take off the collars in due time. We have to move, though, and fast. We've spent too much time here. And I'm going to simply swing the scythe a little bit in my hands as it reverts simply back into a cane, and I'm going to begin walking out.
As I'm gonna kind of like walk with you, CD, and I'm gonna say, so what now? Are we going to a different city? What are we going to tell the king?
What are we going to tell the king is a great question.
Do we...
We had
she's
to-
like a timer. Do we have like a plan?
What do you want me to order my men? Most of them don't know what's going on. They're just simply following orders.
Tell them to head back. Say we have it under control, and we're going to do some advanced interrogation. Do not tell them where.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of start ordering the other soldiers around this mansion to basically regroup and head back.
They will follow your orders.
Okay. I have
pick up
one thing
Lonnie
to
and
ask
put
of
her
the
on my
DM.
back. I pick up Lonnie and put her on my back.
Alright.
I like to reckless attack
Who?
Demetrius.
Wait, why me? Wait, why me specifically?
Because he slapped
Wait,
me
why me
earlier.
What
specifically?
was it, strength, right? Well, no, they didn't slap me, but it just feels like it's a long time coming.
Oh, yeah.
Just
oh,
a
for the-
slap.
You are withheld from changing, but you can still just do your normal unarmed
Well,
attacks.
I'm just
if
gonna
you
do a
wish.
reckless attack.
Yeah, so strength. Give me strength. With advantage.
He's
That definitely
he's gonna tap Demetrius on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, Demetrius!" And the moment she turns around, a headbutt straight to the face.
After
She's
I'm
gonna-
done,
She's gonna
Oh.
hit to the ground.
If I
And
believe
she's gonna
so,
look
the damage is going to be it's 4 plus your strength modifier, so you're going to be taking 8
Ooh.
damage.
I'm okay with that. She's gonna look back at you and just say, Is this for your family?
This is for so much more.
What have I done? Oh, I mean,
I'm stressed out.
Head butter. Dirk's
yeah,
like next to you with a sandwich in his hands, like, do I also headbutt?
Where the fuck did you get sandwiched?
The fox gave us sandwiches.
Oh shit, that's right. I didn't eat mine. I was angry.
I'm
No, I
sorry,
took it, I'm
Tom.
sorry.
He's gonna
I'm
just
sorry,
pick Demetrius
Tom.
up and lift her up like, yeah, there you go. I'm not apologizing, but there you go.
That actually is
No,
a very good
I
question. Ruben?
very much deserve it. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna come back into the room after ordering my men to give them their orders, and I'm gonna meet the people that are now released from their chains and basically
And
they still have the magic collars on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were we leaving those on, CD, or I can't remember what you said.
I said if we can, as fast as we move, if you could take them off really quick, like.
Yeah, I'm
Then
just gonna
take 'em
I'm
off.
just gonna remove them. on each person.
Do me for remove mine first, please.
Do not remove his first. Do not remove his first.
Aye.
Remove his last. He asked, and that is impolite. You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
There is
I w-
no.
I will bring all their armor and items though back.
Congratulations.
Yes.
I have my money back. That's all I had. Oh wait, hold on. Pole.
Spell dog.
You hold out your pole and it turns into a fishing rod.
Oh, I missed that pole.
Back
He
to a
needs
pole.
to fish.
Oh, but didn't you want to ask about your family or your the people who came with
Don't
you?
bring up my family in front of those two, especially the one that just murdered someone that I considered a friend. Yes,
Okay.
I actually liked Ro. Deal with it.
Okay, then I'll whisper it. I whispered it. Retract. Okay.
You whisper it after saying it out loud. Yeah.
I retract it.
Anyway,
To clarify, all of the equipment and everything that was in our inventory has been returned.
And the magic
Wait, do we
collars
also-
are coming off.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, good idea
to
not to
answer
cross them.
your question has they are bulky, they're very thick, but you that what comes with it is a simple arcanic stone that you hold to the back and they pop off.
Honestly, if once
gonna-
I'm done giving all their gear, I'll help, so it's faster.
I'm gonna hold on to one of them. Just store it in my pocket.
Alright.
I will hesitate on releasing the barbarians as I just like hold the stone almost, and I'm like, "Are you
Derek
going
is
to
like
behave?
slightly growling as he's got like the sandwich in his mouth now.
Are you going to
Behaving-
behave if I release you?"
yes, I will behave and cooperate for as long enough as I possibly physically can. Get me the hell out of these.
Good,
Dirk
because I
will
think
nod.
we're on the same side now, and I'll pop his collar off.
Yes, sadly.
Yeah.
You feel
Just
the
be
wolf
weird.
back within you.
Just be aware that we do not fully trust you. You did just kill one of our friends. It's right in front of
Oh.
us. I do understand that she was a criminal in your mind, that it was justified. Still does not change the fact that they killed somebody that we were close to.
I have been nothing but honest with you up until this point. I do not ask that you trust me right away. I ask that you trust me enough that I can try and help whatever operation you have going. Mostly
Fair
because
enough.
the king has gone, you know, mad.
Talbot's gonna walk out of the cell and be like, "Oh my goodness, I never want to be arrested again. That's a bad look for a nobleman. Very bad."
As
You
I
make
said,
me want to hit you.
some
every word.
noblemen- Yeah. Some
the
noblemen
mo-
like
That's
it.
Talbot.
Wait, do you say that out loud? Just straight to Talbot. I want to hit you with every word.
Is that what did you say that out loud, Vera?
No, I'm thinking that. God. He's like
I
the
think Ash-
worst noble.
Yeah,
Ash turns
yeah, the
to
noble that's a barbarian. Can you believe it?
He's
Ash
an
just
angry
turns
noble.
to Vera and it's just like, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Trust me, we all want to punch him once in a while.
Hey!
So it's not only
Dirk
me.
does not want to punch him, thank you.
I will
Oh,
tell you
sorry.
this once and only once.
Except for Dirk.
I am the best damn thing that has happened to any of you. He's just
Yeah.
judging
Dirk
on.
will raise
I-
his
I-
arms up like, yeah.
Ash is just like, I 100% agree with that statement. I still sometimes with the shit that comes out of your mouth, I want to smack you in the face.
I haven't even gambled in a while. I'm not.
I don't mind the
Demetrius is
gambling.
just
I
gonna
just
get
like
up and just hold
the
their head.
nobleman shit.
The more we argue, the closer Rebecca gets.
Exactly.
Rebecca's-
Come on,
Yeah,
people.
Rebecca's
Come
Let's
on.
go. I'm walking. I
If
am
any-
walking.
And I will say, if anybody wants to bury Ro, they may. I left her body in the room.
Okay.
I'm not an animal. I wouldn't just burn her alive.
I'm going.
She's
right
in
now.
one piece.
I'll go with
Um,
Lonnie because Lonnie's on my back.
The state of Ro as you enter the room is she is laying where her arms and legs are still chained, her face down on the ground with blood smattered beneath her.
Allie, I want to do something funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There are
that's not a
corners I
good
can-
phrase.
Is there a corner I can just turn around where they can't see me?
Sure.
All right, I want to do my transformation where I turn into a direwolf.
Oh, this is about to be the sickest prank.
Why?
Because I get a movement speed of 60 now.
Go
That
ahead,
would be
I mean,
helpful.
it's up to you.
That helps me. Anyway, yeah, I just had to try it out, and I like it.
Ash will help Lonnie pick up Rose's body.
Anyway,
As you
I'm
pick
dashing
up
outside.
Rose's body, she's still chained to the ground, her arms just dangling beneath her as you lift her head up, and across her forehead it says traitor, inscrawled with a knife. And her eyes are folded back, like her eyes have rolled back as there is both tears or water coming from it, as well as blood dripping as her mouth is kind of hung open, and an almost angry cry. She didn't go down in pain, she went out in anger.
Oh,
I am having a bad feeling about this.
I'm gonna unchain her as I simply walk into the room. There.
wait, I just thought about this. My ultimate enemy, doors.
Oh. Don't know what we do about that.
Hold
I
on,
try
I
and-
can try.
The two front doors are currently closed.
I'm clawing at the door.
Wait, who said that?
I'm just gonna walk with Lonnie and stay away from Vera for a bit.
The idea. Man, I should have thought this through. Wait, hold on. Now, can I
I'm
speak
gonna
when
open the
I'm-
door for the dog.
Can I speak when I'm in the wolf form?
I don't.
I
Maybe.
can imagine you speak. You can speak, but it's kind of like feral.
Oh.
Good boy.
like a husky almost.
Good job.
It's just random. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on if they. Anyway, Talbot dog.
I
is
can
just
speak
gonna-
to animals if he wants me to communicate.
He's just gonna walk out.
Grand. Anyway, I will be walking with Ruben, and I'll probably take charge in case of Rebecca.
I'm not with you. I'm
He's going outside.
outside.
Oh,
outside the
you're already
mansion.
waiting? Great, I will follow, and I'm gonna try
Um,
and stay my best in front to defend from you know.
Coming outside, Ruben has taken to the air and is currently observing the situation. Give me a perception check, Ruben, with advantage since you are in the air.
All right.
Thank God that Alex is not here to witness. Fuck.
Yeah.
Did it roll no, why does it never roll with advantage?
Roll,
All right,
just roll it again.
I'm just gonna roll again.
Come on, kiss those dice.
11.
You have to go to I believe you have to go to beyond up to the top of the page and go to beyond 20.
Oh.
You gotta
And then
use you gotta use the extension thing that
I
shows
see.
up.
He has
Yeah.
the extension.
It'll say,
Yeah.
no, you gotta go up to D&D Beyond, up to the top of the thing that's right next to the name and in between share. It's gonna say, whisper rolls, type of roll, like, always roll twice and everything.
Oh
And if
yeah, I
you
see it
always
now.
roll
Okay.
twice, it will be considered rolling with advantage, basically.
Okay.
With that
Yeah,
11, you don't see anything in particular. You can see the soldiers are quite a distance away as they're leaving off with the carts. One thing you do notice is right by the mansion is the same cart that was nearby the tower that I'm guessing you just abandoned. That is there now suddenly. And Vera, you immediately recognize this cart as you also head outside. Initially, to everyone else's view, except for yours and Demetrius's, it is a simple black cart pulled by two black horses. But for you and Demetrius, it is a wispy, almost shadowy black cart pulled by two giant crows, and you recognize this as Merday's craft.
I mean, Day
Two
is definitely
gifts.
having fun.
Yes.
She is definitely enjoying herself.
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me
Well,
in. Let me in. Let me in.
I mean,
let
there's
me in.
two
we
of
should
us.
probably leave.
Yeah, we should
I'm gonna
probably
shout
admit.
down. I'm gonna stay up in the air, see what I can find.
Don't die! I'll like shout back.
Rebecca
I-
only has one leg. She can't get me from up here.
True, she's
She has a
really
gun.
crippled.
I was about to say, yeah, tell that to
She
the
has a
wizard.
gun.
I need to
Well,
gather the
uh,
remainder of the stuff for the I still want to go back to where we were.
To get a remainder
What,
of the
tower?
gems?
The tower?
Well, there's more
The
stuff.
tower
than-
was not entirely explored.
correct.
It was not.
That tower.
I think
I mean,
going back there
we-
for now would be a bad day. We should stake out for at least a couple nights.
I can make it easier and just fly over there real quick if it's not too much trouble.
It
Equally-
would take you days. It would take you days.
Oh, okay.
If Lonnie does not want to stay with near Vera, then Ash will like gladly like carry her on his back on this like away from the cart.
The
I need to
idea.
go write a note to someone.
Who is? Oh, never mind.
So, Demetrius, are you leading the cart or should I?
The cart ride.
At
Where
the
are we
moment,
going if we need to are we traveling anyway?
I think the
I think
safest.
it's best
the
that we-
somewhere safe.
Like in
The
we
safest-
just stay.
a wizard's temple in the middle of a forest kind of safe, or like a road?
That is not safe.
An
They
open
know
road.
you will be.
No.
They know you are going to be there.
An
I
open
say
road is
we
safer.
head-
Okay.
Yeah, at the moment we just have to head far away from Rebecca's. Rebecca's.
If we head to Somberest, I can get us into a teleportation circle, and I can get us somewhere safe, away from her.
How many people
Rosenlock
are
would
here
actually be a
total?
better bet.
Don't
Hmm?
we still have that scroll?
That's what I'm talking about. How many people are still here?
Currently, it is Durg, Ruben, Timberpelt, Talbot, Ash, Demetrius, you, and the Pontifex. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Eight.
exactly.
Would that be
And
enough
the
for the scroll?
NPC soldiers.
I believe.
And-
it
Oh no,
was eight on
I
the
sent
scroll.
the soldiers away. They're not with.
Oh,
They're
okay.
not here.
Never mind.
So
They're also the king's soldiers, so you might not want them.
Yeah.
I mean, we had that scroll that was given to us by.
Given
fine.
to me, but us as a group, yes.
So should we use it or should we just wait for emergency?
I mean, do we want to completely avoid the fight? Because if we,
I mean, in my honest opinion, I do want Rebecca's head on a stake, but at the moment we are in no shape to fight her right now.
I could
Think for
either.
yourself.
Yes.
I feel like
I
Talbot
see
and
that.
Durg fist bump.
I am still a wolf, so that's funny.
They still fist bump.
Oh,
He probably
they-
would have matched you by turning
So,
into a werewolf.
to be fair,
Hold on. I'm a dog, not a werewolf. Dire
He still
wolf,
would have turned into a werewolf and got on all fours.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, so that's what he turns into.
so
Grand.
Slap him
for
on the head.
What?
a plan, if we're planning on using the scroll to get to a safe place, why don't we go to the tower and then use it at the tower and then go back, but go in a way that's gonna cause us to still be ahead. So we go in a clockwise kind of semicircle from where we are, south and then northwest, back to the tower to get where we need to go, and then disappear in the middle of the forest.
If need be, and we are dead set on the tower, as you all seem to be, or at least your friend, we head back to the tower, we grab the things, and we use the scroll to go to somewhere in Canyon's Crossing. One of the,
The scroll does not take them
Smaller
to Canyon's
towns.
Crossing. It
It's-
takes them to an ally that you are
Also-
not aware of.
Does the teleportation circle doesn't teleport the carriage, right?
No, it will not.
No.
But the carriage seems to follow.
where does this scroll even take us to?
Somewhere safe. It's
Kind of
better
off.
if we don't.
Use it now.
Correct. I
It
would
takes
like
them
to.
far away.
It's very far away, and I would like to gather the resources available and the
At the
place that
tower.
for the deed for the place that I purchased, yes, before going way too far away, because it would be
I was about to
multiple
go.
months of travel to get back.
Sooner or later, I will ask you about the whole deed thing, since ever since that encounter with the hag, I am curious about where'd you get that deed from.
I
I bought it from a shop somewhere, to be honest.
I
I
don't believe this is the wisest decision, as that is the way that Rebecca will be coming.
Correct,
It
and
is
that's why I
safer if-
said that we should go on a counterclockwise circle back up to the path, so that way we're leaving a new scent trail that allows her to continue to follow us at a place where our paths won't overlap or backtrack, so we won't run into her before then.
She is a simple-minded woman.
I was
Very
also
true.
thinking we would hide in Sambarist. Easy, small
We
town.
can absolutely hide there after we go back to the tower, for sure.
Is everyone else dead set on this tower idea?
No,
You-
not
I'm
really.
not really.
Just her.
after what we just encountered.
Yeah.
No.
It's up to you guys, but Lonnie will separate from the party to do
You
this.
really dead set on this tower? If you get captured by Rebecca, you know we will not come to save you, correct? This is a very unwise choice.
Lonnie, you were there at the train card when Rebecca appeared.
We have a method of escape. If she shows up, everybody get together. It's one action, and we're all gone.
Doesn't it take, well, I'm up in there. Doesn't that spell take like 10 minutes or an hour to cast? Or,
I don't know. I mean, all I've been given is it's a scroll.
It is instant.
Oh,
From
Yeah.
I'm
It's an
guessing you would have
emergency
spent
scroll.
time to use it to like check it
Well,
over just
I-
to like know the ins and outs.
Yeah. If it were, that's what I would presume from it being called an emergency teleport scroll.
Yeah. And you would have spent time at least still looking over it and knowing that it is instant. It is instantaneous.
At the moment, we're just gonna head to town. Or
You
just
are-
head to the village.
Okay, you guys can head to the village. I will go off on my own and meet you there.
Alright, I'm okay with that.
That's unwise.
I cannot persuade you any further. And I'm going to hop onto the carriage.
Going to this place where there is a large amount of arcane knowledge and information has a higher chance of making us more powerful and get more information to be able to do better and become more powerful by avoiding a place that has a lot of informational power, possibly a bunch of magic items that could aid us in a tower of wizards. A wizard's tower.
Yeah, but
You-
just
you-
go later.
That's fine. You guys can go. I have made my point clear. I will be going.
Well,
Didn't Demetrius say that there was like some correlation between the crazy
The
hag
hag and the
lady and the wizard?
And the wizard.
Like, you know, it seems
Yeah,
like
that's
she
the one.
became crazy from the wizard tower.
Yeah,
Not
That's
from
what
the
I'm
wizard
worried
tower,
about.
from the wizard that lived there, but not from the tower itself.
And speaking of that,
And also-
I'm not
And also,
I'm not
CD's character, can you remind me of the name? Vera?
Vera.
Yeah. Was already upstairs and nothing happened to them. So they had already proven that it's been cleared out and safe. So,
Magical items, possibly any magical items that you can come in contact with could make you like that wizard, that hag as well.
Everyone, there's no point in persuading her any longer. If curiosity kills the cat, then the cat ends up dead. No one is to blame but themselves. And although it is an unsunny disposition, and I would prefer if we all left for the town and safely hid out until Rebecca got off of our trail, and simply gave up, which she will not do, but she will go away eventually. Then we head back to the tower and grab the things. But if they want to go, who is it for us to stop them? They are their own person. They make their own decisions.
You kind of just came into this party. I've known this person for almost a year.
Then they must have done this multiple times before.
Yes.
Here, I've known her for most of a year. You do years. I do.
I'm gonna kind of fly down because it was like, oh, and land and be like, what's the holdup?
But we should probably get going.
Oh yeah, no, hop on the cart. We're going.
I will
drive
give
the car.
Lonnie. Lonnie, I'm gonna give you my ring of protection.
Let's hope Rebecca doesn't get it.
Her eyes are gonna be like wide and that's concerned. Like, I don't know.
Literally, I'm gonna glare at you. Whoever said like, let's hope Rebecca doesn't get it, and I literally will just murderous glare at you.
I stare plainly back.
But to be fair, Ash, are they wrong?
Accept this in wolf form.
I will just.
If your friend
Bad
truly
boy.
is, if you're
Ash immediately turns to the wolf and says, "Bad boy."
Chaos reigns.
Lonnie,
Lonnie's one of my
like,
closest
nudges
friends. You don't get to say this.
Lonnie, I will set a timer for 5 days. If you are not back, we will presume you dead and continue the journey.
I mean, it takes 2 days to get there, so I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna take you more than 2 days since you're gonna be on foot.
Right.
It's gonna take them about maybe 2 weeks just to get back to you in general.
Ooh.
I will say, just to give Lonnie a bit of a nudge here, because especially I think Ruben, you would probably see a bit of the insight they're bringing in on this. Rebecca is a simple person. If she doesn't see that the group is there where she is trying to find them, she will simply continue to follow a trail. She doesn't stay. She'll simply go back to where she thinks they were, or she'll follow where they were before continuing to follow.
Yeah.
So their idea of doing a semicircle isn't half bad of an idea.
Yeah.
And then
And
we
then
teleport
the
and
safety
it's
with the
under 6
teleportation
seconds
is not bad.
out.
A semicircle could work if
Let me
if
show
I
you.
may.
So it was like
If
This.
you do like this,
that kind of thing, something close to that. Because we started outside, we went in, fought Opal, then we went out, went back to the tower area, got carried to the mansion, and then would be doing a circle out away from any path we've already traveled. Much less dramatic, but that's for emphasis.
The only problem, and this is out of character, the only problem I see is we told the king where you were. He could easily tell Rebecca where you were last seen. That's the
he
only
has-
problem.
I will say he does not know what she's been up to from whenever you spoke with her. He
Okay.
has stated before that she is like her weapon, a shotgun. She will just go, do, and then leave. She most likely, I think after talking over it a bit more, because I feel like Ash would want to stop anything like this from happening, from abandoning their companion.
Yeah.
Talking over this more, she is a simple woman, Rebecca. And honestly, with 8 of you, 7 technically minus Dirg,
We have a pretty good
you
shot of.
have a good shot with her. She is crazy, yes, but she is one
could-
woman, maybe with a small team of men, but one
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
Do we
And
want
we
to
did
fight
have
her,
an
or
idea.
do we? Oh my god, it's Hiroshima!
And also,
The
I
blossom.
have a spell, the whole person spell, so I can paralyze her for at least. I could
can also
possibly
make it
paralyze her.
emphasized by if she succeeds, she has to do it again.
And not just that, do we also discuss that we could heat metal on her shotgun
That's
if
a good
she's
point
somehow
too.
strong?
Yeah, the idea I came up with. Fuck you.
I mean, I said we.
Well, he's credit.
So, if we take the risk and possibly lose Rebecca off our trail, or worst case scenario, we run into her and we have the opportunity to get rid of her once and for all.
She is a
You know what?
she is a menace that needs to be
There
stopped.
is that option of just going in for it.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's get the bitch.
Good boy.
I'm all down. I'm all
Don't
down
you
for
good
that
boy
idea.
me. It's a dumbass plan.
If we
I mean,
are
I'd like to
going-
get my bet back for nearly losing my head.
If we are going to fight her, I say we stay here as there is high ground. If anyone has, of course, ranged
I
materials.
do. I mean, the only range stuff I can do is my Eldritch Blast, and I could
Probably
deal
heat
damage
metal
if I'm
too.
hidden.
I
Ash
will-
does not want to leave Lonnie.
Ruben will remove the boards from the top floor. If we hold out our point and kill her here and now, we are able to go back to the Wizard's Tower in no time, Lonnie. How does that sound?
I just don't want to travel far away from it, removing and basically getting to the point where it won't be returning. So if we stay
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
then immediately go after, fine.
All right.
If
Ru-
I may speak,
Permission not granted. I'm kidding.
I would like to ask something. I have known Rebecca for a long time ago, and she is a real nasty lady, I will admit that. And we have never gone along, but I can't see about killing her.
Well, get out of the... Well, all I can say is get the hell out of the way, because I am.
Well, I'm going to
Ruben.
as well. Since I do own Talbot I do owe him much.
You more than that for putting my family in danger.
Again, I
She seems
apologize.
She seems unreasonable, but I've seen the good side of her once, long before.
Wait, there's a good side from her.
It's tragic, but yes, there was.
Rebecca. Let me rephrase.
You said
Rebecca-
was, so it's gone now, right?
Oh, it is most definitely.
I haven't seen her often. We parted ways, a good like
After the
20 years
incident.
ago.
Like,
That's
we're
the
just hearing
thing.
Talbot like bark and like just understanding what he said, what he's
Oh
trying
no,
to
you know
say.
what? That happen's gonna just turn normal for a second, so you can be like, alright. She may have been good at some point, yes. A lot of people were good at some point before they turned all cuckoo crazy, but she threatened my family. I'll kill her my fucking self if I have to.
I
Ash is
suggest
nodding along
I
with like Talbot.
who does range? For those, go to the top floor. Ruben will begin removing the boards. I cannot. I am not strong. I will stay down here with the barbarian. He works. And Ruben will come and join me. Us three will stay at the bottom. You all will either go to the top or hide. And by hide, I mean hide and then attack.
Okay.
Also, real quick, I
Okay.
would like to also point out I do have Spell Sniper as a feat.
Then definitely you're going to the top. And listen. And I'm gonna like put my hand on your shoulder and I'll whisper to you, "May my day be on by your side." And I'm gonna like pat you on the back.
She won't respond, but she will nod.
If we are making our final ground here, we are holding this like the Alamo.
I do find it.
What?
I do
That
find
is, I'm
it.
tired of you stupid people and your references. Let's just fucking gut her.
It's a defensive tactic. We use in the
Ruben
army.
knows what the Alamo is.
It's a defensive tactic that the
Hold
foot
on.
soldiers use.
I'm gonna need like 2 minutes. I'm gonna be a fucking second.
I can't believe the Alamo is what did it.
Oh,
Smokey
I've
the
seen.
Bear and the Alamo are now canon in
The-
Oprah's
Holy crap, Santa Anna's with Rebecca. Oh my god.
I
Sorry.
can't believe this place is so brain dead. I've seen cultists be formed around a high five. How is this place worse?
Listen, the only man truly brain dead. Never mind. I'm not going.
He's just like, oh, me, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's me, isn't it?
I'm gonna.
Have you
use
ever heard of
that
the actor
power.
John Wayne? He's a great cowboy.
No, but I've heard of Gary Barlow.
Oh, really? He's a good actor. I like Gary Oldman. You know, him in the Darkest Hour was a good movie.
I don't know how you know of a ashen actor, but I digress.
Wow, really? Another Gary Oldman? That's really strange. See, I
Gary,
was listening to
it don't matter. It don't matter.
Oh, Ali is just telling the story.
Ali lost her shit.
Really
This is
did.
literally
Over the Alamo of all places.
over the Alamo.
Anyway,
Yes, that place in
Right,
West
yeah,
Virginia.
Hold on a second. I will be right back. Like 2 seconds.
The wild frontier.
first things first.
Yeah, where's Davy Crockett when you need him?
Fucking
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, I'm satisfied headbutting Demetrius, but what's your name? Robin?
Oh, Ruben? Yes.
Hell yes, Ruben. I'm a simple man. Once we're done with this, duel me.
For some reason, I thought that was the end of your conversation. I'm a simple
If you
man.
wish. If you wish, we can.
But yes, we must hold this place like the Alamo. It
Robert!
must be defended at all costs.
Please don't die at the Alamo twice.
Oh, you know about it too.
White woman humor has gotten out of control.
I'm gonna fly up and start removing boards.
Alright,
Alright.
Dirk, do me a favor.
Like I feel like
Dirk,
Ash
Dirk,
read
Dirk,
about the
Dirk,
Alamo
Dirk.
in one of his centaur books.
Yeah.
Okay. Sit in the corner.
He's gonna look at the corner and look back at you. Did I do bad?
No. That was an expression. Go be somewhere safe. I can only imagine she'd probably shoot you
I am
first.
back from the bathroom.
He's gonna look a little sad, like, I wanna eat her.
Oh, real quick.
Do you want to be on the front line with me? Is that what it is? Dirk?
And he's gonna nod his head, he's gonna nod his head.
Okay, you stupid, silly boy. Alright, come on.
He's excited.
Also, how big is the house? Just real quick, because I may use
It's
Sparta
It's
a
a mansion.
3-story mansion.
Alright, I'm gonna use Sparta Climb to basically get on top.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna use Sparta Climb.
With possible help from what is your barbarian's name again? I just keep calling you the barbarian. I'm not gonna lie.
Bob the
Halbit?
Barbarian, yeah.
Halbit.
Halbit. Okay, I'll get
Thank you.
Halbit. Yes.
Talbot!
There's a
Talbot.
T. No, a T. There's a
Ow.
T in there.
Oh, Talbot.
Yeah,
If
Talbot.
it helps,
Mhm.
if it helps,
know-
his last name's Wolfgang.
Yeah,
I told
Talbot.
him.
You know, like the guy from the movie Talbot.
I'm just writing your name down in your actual profile notes. I'm never gonna remember.
Outstanding.
I'm going to take Talbot and possibly Ali. I know what they're watching.
Give
I'm
me
going.
a minute, he's yelling. Let me close my door. Honey, they can hear you!
For the viewers at home, he's watching something very inappropriate that he should not watch. He's only 13.
Let's not talk about it. He's not 13, he's 22 and 21.
You might as well be 13.
Give me a religion check, Mr. Rubin.
Sure.
17.
I can't wait
As-
for that Rebecca thing. I got an idea.
As you are removing these boards and looking up towards the sun, you pray for a moment towards Arlene. And you feel again that wistful warmth, that care, as she reaches towards you. What ails you?
I wish to seek your guidance again. There is someone I know who, long ago, we never have gotten along. These people I am now with, I don't know most of them, but They claim that Rebecca has wronged them in doing so, and that they wish to end this person. I don't know. I understand that if they're honor, if they feel negative towards this person, but I myself am unsure of what to do. I don't know if I could bring myself to kill this person or even watch them die.
Death weighs heavy on his soul, and death is not my fault. But I have watched her from the skies. She is not a woman of very many pleasure. She has harmed, she has killed, and she has threatened. But as you feel within your soul, she was not always that. But if it is to give you any solace, the child I watch, walking through those woods, is not the same one I watched all those years ago. And she will simply caress your face with this feeling as you almost the sun is directly pointing towards you, as if parting through these clouds is a specific spotlight aimed at you, warming your feathers and your face, your armor, and you feel that gift of Arlene as she gives you your own thoughts. And you are simply left unsure, with only the knowledge that she believes that you will do the right.
I'm gonna close my eyes and kind of internalize that thought. And yeah, I'm gonna keep removing the boards.
Alright.
Yes.
And I think as you all begin to remove the boards and set yourselves up for the hold on the Alamo,
Real quick, I am going to cast Find Familiar. Real quick.
Are people capable of doing the fight, or is that something for another time?
The fight will not happen tonight.
Oh, disappointing.
She's going to take some days to reach you.
Oh, is it gonna be days? Okay, then. Well, I will say is I will probably, prep the Find Familiar when the day comes.
You will have time.
We'll do his workout regimen.
We'll also do it the day, like a day or two before, like, because then you don't have to waste a spell slot. Then you'll have all the spell slots when she does come. Yeah.
Yeah. You all
she
can
will also
prep as needed. You can message me what you manage, what you decide to prep, and you all pull yourselves together for one last stand to finally take down the woman that has been kind of a target on your back since, I think, since you met Talbot.
Yep.
Ever since I met, yeah. Didn't really mind how it's personal.
This is all your fault, Talbot.
You all come to your own.
It's ever since you joined this party that she had to target.
Actually, fuck, that is kind of true. Well, actually, no. When I first first joined this party, we encountered a dragon. So I mean, if we're getting technical,
I forgot about that dragon.
Oh yeah, we still have to keep an eye out for a
Ah!
white
Oh
adult
my god!
dragon.
No, why did I bring it up? I'm terrified.
Yeah, future white dragon fight.
No, you don't understand. Not the white dragon, the red one. The fucking red dragon. The
Both
angry
the
mother.
white dragon and the red dragon are both our enemies.
They're gonna meet up like, yo, I hate these people. Yo, me too. Want to team up? Like, yeah.
They're gonna
Killed
Iron
fight
Knight.
Pink Dragon.
They killed my children. Oh my god, they killed your children too?
Oh, they killed my brother.
It's gonna
Imagine-
well,
Imagine
sadly we
finding
don't got
both
Star
dragons and
Jasmine
we're back.
around.
They killed my
Alright.
babies.
As you all pull yourselves together for this night, row buried in the front yard, as you all come to your own decisions and your own conclusions. That's where we're going to end off tonight's session, as you all will begin your last stand.
At the Alamo.
And this is gonna,
No.
and this is gonna be the first stand.
Never Bay Mansion.
I can't wait to kill Santa Fe.
Alamo.
Santa Anna's going down. Call
We're
me
gonna
Davy
get-
Crockett.
Yeah, we're gonna get all Davy Crockett up in this.
My brain just died. What the fuck are you people saying?
We're gonna get
Alright.
all Davy Crockett up in this bitch.
I lost everything.